goodness, I'm so excited.
Don't talk to me!
Cutie's doing video.
Griff gang.
Good for you. Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now? Hi, me again.
Hello, it's ready.
My dog, my uncle.
Exactly, teardrop.
I gave my cat away for you. Like these people who have, they have children. Can you not take them to the park?
Rage, more rage.
He's not a marriage scammer. Beauty bye.
Dad, if you're watching this, sue Slimer.
I'm not hungry. Like, that salad really filled me up. That hot dog is juicy. Heath is my brother. He's my brother. You know? You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck. Every time I do a weigh-in, the scale's broken. Giddy up! Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
Hello, good people. Happy Fatty Friday. We finally made it. This week flew by. Hello, just Jamie. Nell, Sassy Mama, Yankee, Ruby Jules, Just Deb, Emotional Sport Muffin. I am Cat Lady, Glass Diamond, Gotti, Hey Girl, Hey, Fifi 48, Lucy, Shelly Ray, let's see, Dorky Shit Stain, Dinky, Violet, WNC Tar Heels, Sweep Daily Win, good to see you, girl, Mainly Maine, Missing Mimic, Tweet T, hello, Meatballs, Kyle, good to see you, Dinky, hello, good to see you. Sweep says, I got my giveaway trading card. I love it so much. I'm so glad you got it, Sweep. Congratulations to you, and thank you so much for the support. Also, to the moderators, I forgot to add you guys in on the postcard deal. So yours went out actually today. So sorry about the delay. I made a separate list for the mods because I want to be able to, like, when I have certain things and I want you guys to test them, be able just to print out a mailing list for you guys. So I have forgot to ship those out. They're going out today. Don't worry about it. Hello, Sky. Good to see you. Zinni. Hello. Mac Attack. Ghost Rutababy. Hello. Good to see you. Peach. Hello. Peach says, I bought hot dogs last night, but I ate 2 in buns with fixings and a side of country-style beans. Hell yeah. I felt so skinny after seeing her plate of 5 hot dogs and a whole box of mac and cheese. I couldn't believe it. I listened to a lot of her stream that she did on YouTube, and I wanted to just throw my head in a wall because it was so boring. But then I seen the clips or whatever from the hot dog, and I had to go back and take a second listen to the first stream and then follow up with the second. And I'm glad I did because there was some stuff there I definitely want to cover on her YouTube stream as well. But the amount of sodium, the amount of everything that she was consuming yesterday. And this was after. Again, we don't know what Foodie's doing behind the scenes, obviously. Hey, Stacy, good to see you. Shoe Gal, everybody just coming in. Fondue, I see you, girl. Quarter Pint, hello. Charlotte. She was only live, let's see, over on the Kick again. Again, it's sus. I mean, it was a little bit longer than it has been. It was 2 hours and 37 minutes. I will give her that. Hello, Big Bertha. Did she eat a 6th raw? I don't know. Maybe, possibly, Big Bertha. I didn't see number 6, but I guess it's totally possible. We will find out in the stream. I know she definitely cleaned her plate on what we see here in the thumbnail. And that's enough to go, Big Bertha, thank you so much for the support, hon. Appreciate you. Gotti says she ate 10 wieners. Street Carp, hello. Good to see you. I'm just ready for Chantel to enter her final transition. I don't know how we're not there. And the thing is that we keep having these cycles. And even now, as she's consuming all of this food, she's talking about, I got to get healthy bees. I got to diet bees, and talking about getting BG a stroller. Let me tell you something. The worst possible situation for BG is for Chantel to get herself a cat stroller. She won't use it properly. That cat, more than likely, because you know how BG is, she's pretty wild. She could very well escape said stroller in the traffic. Chantel is not going to be able to control that cat. She's not going to be able to grab the cat. Hey, Sam, good to see you, babe. Just Deb, hello. 56 months of the laughs with the best support group ever. Yeah, but you will always be the best leader in YouTube history. Thank you for gassing me up this morning. Just Deb, I appreciate you so much. And thank you for being a member. Which, yes. Okay. Would it be nice that BG would be able to escape Chantel? Sure. But guys, come on now. You know how unsafe it would be for BG to be out and accidentally get out of that stroller and possibly the worst could happen. The cat will run. Exactly. Hello, Heidi. Good to see you. I need this stream to de-stress after today's horrible exam. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Still doing better than Cutie though. That's what I'm talking about, girl. 5 hot dogs would give me the bubble guts. I think it would the entire community. We'd all be in here with out of control type 2 diarrhea. Oh my God. And a box of mac and cheese to follow that. We seen that. Where was it? Walmart the other day we had stopped in, and they had the same kind of Kraft mac and cheese that Chantel got for summertime. A lot of people like to fix it just when you're in a rush, just when you want to put something together. I've never been a fan of the powdered mac and cheese. I know that some people are. I mean, even when you go as far as like the Velveeta, where you get the fancy little cheese packet or whatever, that's still even pushing the limit, right? But the fact that she actually enjoys that shit, no kids in sight, just her that she has to feed, she could really be eating the best food ever. And that's the kind of shit that she chooses to consume. I'll never understand it. Heidi girl, so sorry about your exam, but I'm glad you're here and I hope we make you feel better. And thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Hello, Star. Good to see you. So today, compared to yesterday's stream, going to be a little bit chill. There's not a whole lot of drama to talk about. It's just the wow factor that is always going to be Chantel. All she keeps talking about is how she wants to build her stamina and she's going to be with her handsomest husband and you're going to go on vacation together. But she can't do that until she fixes the main issue. And the main issue, obviously, being the amount of food that she likes to consume. Fondue says, yeah, Abigail. Formal request. I had Cutie admitting to be a Funko baby on live stream yesterday. Tagged you on Twitter. Cutie, your mom, her brother. Will do, Fondue. Can absolutely approve that request. We can add it after this one.
My dad's my uncle.
That's number 2. Okay, listen. Hey, we don't like to spread false rumors. We are all about the truth and the receipts over here. And these are Cutie's own words. So if you want to get mad at anybody, Chantel, get mad at yourself. Fondue, thank you for being a member, hon. Appreciate you. Hello, Tay. Let me scroll up so I can welcome you properly. Thank you so much for upgrading your membership to True Love, girl. Don't forget to send your information for your postcard, your sticker, and your trading card, even if you're already a member. Send it to the email and add in there that you are now a True Love member so I can get you taken care of, girl. And welcome to the True Love tier. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. She literally admitted to being Funkle yesterday. So I heard her because her sister had came in chat. And so her sister, I guess, is dog sitting Buster. And I guess there was some chatter about Buster's teeth. And then Chantel started talking about inbreeding. That might be a topic, Chantel, you want to stay away from. Just stay away from all the, and it's so crazy that she wants to call the dog inbred. She wants to call Salah inbred. She wants to call Salah's family inbred. And then in the same breath, basically, well, I mean, weeks later maybe, but still, she admits that she also, I mean, she said it, right? So what can I say about that? Unknown poster, hello. Thank you so much for the super sticker, girl. I appreciate you. Foodie is getting boring. I was actually catching up on Nikki T this morning and Zachary Michael's latest video. I know that Michael B. Petty has been back around. Holy craps, how exciting is that? Maybe he's getting a little itch to consider returning to YouTube. Over there, when Rosie was on the Local podcast or whatever, which is so wild, after she gave that rant about how bad Keemstar was and she would never support these people, but somehow she ends up with on a panel with all of these people, even the dude from the documentary. So I need to watch more and then we will pivot back around to cover that drama. There's so much there. Like it's literally hours of footage that you got to go through and listen to make sure that you hear everything and take it all in. But we will circle back around. Don't worry about that because just like people are saying in chat, she's getting boring, guys. And normally we can make content. We followed this is where the crazy part is, right? We followed Chantel through Kuwait, through, you could dare I say, the most boringest arc that she's ever provided us. Did we ever think that it could get worse than that? I don't think so. If you remember, she was sitting on the floor, she was doing mukbangs. I mean, it was god awful. And we were like, oh my God, just come back to Canada so we can have the old thing back. And boy, she did. And, you know, sometimes every so often we get a little bit of what we were used to, but man, dare I say that Chantel is more boring now than she was in Kuwait. But the difference is in Kuwait, I don't think it was forced. I just think that was her lifestyle then because of Salah and because of, well, I've told you guys what I think was going on in Kuwait. I think in order to deal with Chantel, and again, this is all allegedly, I have nothing to back this up other than the shit that I was watching through Chantel. I definitely think that she was taking some medication to kind of keep her calm and keep her boring. And so you think, you know, once she's back in Canada, that things are going to change. But holy shit. So then I feel like it was organic, but now she's intentionally being boring for whatever reason it may be, to punish the community, which it doesn't make sense because at the end of the day, her brain pills exactly. At the end of the day, her sitting there and doing bare minimum, not even being a proper low-cal, she's only hurting herself. Great Aunt Ray, hello, hello. 53 months of good times, Yabba, with you only getting more smoothly professional and always funny. Thank you. By the way, I had a great time with family, then home straight to the hospital. Oh my goodness. Tests continue. Thoughts and prayers to you, girl. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much for being a member for 53 months. I appreciate you. Hello, Manning. Good to see you. The thumbnail is crazy work, but you have to give credit to where credit is due. We only were able to have that thumbnail because of Foodie herself. This is the plate that she showed the chat, the food that she consumed, every single bit of it. That looks like enough to feed a small family. No, it's enough to feed a large gun. And even then, after consuming all of this food, because she didn't have buns, she was not satiated. That's right, Hygiene Queen Pickle Pocket. We sure do. So with that being said, there is a little bit to go over today. It's going to be, we got to keep it to the normal time. Ray's got to sleep over today and we have a pool day ahead of us. So I can't go over. With that being said, let's get into the shit show. We're going to start out with her YouTube stream. And then in the middle, it gets really boring. We're going to bump it up to the end because then she starts talking about the e-begging and what got her triggered the other day where she quit Kick after like being online for like an hour. We'll pivot down to there. So give me just a minute. Let me get it pulled up. The title of the stream. Wow. Foodie Beauty is love. Way to go, Chantel. Talk about being creative, girl. She's sitting at 3,273 views. Wow, Chantel. I'm pretty sure your handsomest man over there got better numbers than you did over on his whatever he's doing. And by the way, it seems that Salah over there is getting a lot of backlash for the last live stream he did. It seems that he went to another zoo and it was worse than we've seen before. So he was getting a lot of shit, and Chantel even addressed it to the extent of he's not going to go there anymore. He didn't realize it was that bad. Are you kidding me? Are you guys still at this point that don't realize that it is a bad idea for you all to be involved with animals whatsoever? It's crazy. Not a brain cell between the two of them. Hello, Tay. Good to see you. Hashtag never change and eat more, cutie. Hashtag good morning support group. Good morning to you, girl. And thank you so much for being a member for 35 months. Appreciate you. Love the emojis. Hopefully, I forgot about Emoji Gate. You guys are able to use the emojis again. I see some people are using them. I don't see a whole lot in chat. Hopefully they get it worked out soon. He gets off on the pain of animals, probably. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and give a review here, Chantel. We'll help you bump it up to, let's see, what was it again that she's setting at? 3,274. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Don't forget the thumbs down. Now, this is after Salah's live that he did when he went to the zoo. And she says it in this stream. After you still can't use them? What the hell is going on? Fumos, hello. Have a great weekend, Yabba, and everyone in chat. Here is to Cutie and the inbred dog having a miserable time ahead of them. That's right, girl. We love that for them. May they have the weekend that they so desperately deserve. Fumos, thank you for the support. I appreciate you. What was I saying? I feel like I was saying so. Oh, yes. Just so we can keep up and we can follow along. This is after Salah went live. He went to the zoo. He got a lot of backlash and she went to sleep. Not immediately after he went live. Of course, Cutie was just so tired because she had to get up early. It's so funny again, Chantel, that you're able to get up for your romance scammers live stream, but you can't make it to an in-person doctor's appointment. How pathetic is that? Isn't that still great? I feel like that's one for the spank bank. Anyways, she goes back to bed. She wakes up. She goes to the grocery store. I believe she gets herself some Taco Bell and she ends up at Walmart where she buys herself a brand new pair of sandals because Salah said she could. Salah said that she's allowed to wear sandals, which is, I'm literally rubbing my head. Out of all things, Salah has told you not to do so many things and you middle finger him right on the tip of his nose, but you're willing to listen to him when it comes to what you're allowed to wear. Oh, I know it sounds like, he's controlling or whatever, but that's just what it is for him. That's what, well, you're not supposed to be smoking the weed. You're not supposed to be shitting yourself on camera. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. But where you feel like you need the go ahead for Salah is to ask what kind of shoes you can wear. I'm just a little confused by all of that. I really am. Pick and choose. Pick and choose. That's how Foodie will roll.
Okay.
Radioactive Gaming says it looks like she's serving her head on the plate. Oh my God. That would be an amazing Halloween decoration for Girl World. Somebody needs to open up like a literal Girl World merch store. I don't know that we could ever get the approval for that because I mean, actually, like that still that we just saw, kind of like the one that we're looking at on the screen. Imagine if somebody was to recreate that, like some kind of fake head or whatever, put it on a plate and you set it in the middle of your table for a Halloween decoration. That would be hilarious. Hey, Carrie. You got your trading card yesterday. You love it. I'm so glad you got it. Radioactive Gaming, thank you for the support. I appreciate you. So if you are on the trading card tier, the postcard tier, the True Love tier, you guys should be getting, if you're inside of the US anyways, outside's going to take a little bit longer. You guys should be getting your postcards and your trading cards today. Sorry to the mods. It's going to take a few more days. It's my bad. So sorry about that. I'm not perfect and I've never claimed to be. Seattle Sapphire, hello. Gunther has taken control. There will be nothing but 24/7 feeding, talking to chat, and constant lies. Putting Salah to work because both are broke. Keep my fur baby in your prayers. Of course, hon. And I hope they get better soon. And thank you for being a member for 57 months. Got Salah out there working, going to the zoo. Imagine that you've eaten yourself into a mobility scooter. Hey, Tat Von B, good to see you. Zinni, hello. Sassy Mama, Amber, Jojo, everybody that I missed. Hey, girl, hey. Cunty and the bitch, hello. Imagine that your job is to do social media, okay? And you signed up to be a YouTube creator, and the genre that you've chosen is to do live streams and talk about your real life and all of that, which includes, I guess, going places and walking places and entertaining your community. But you've eaten yourself into a mobility scooter. So you attach yourself to a romance scammer. And now that you're unable to do that, you're letting the romance scammer go ahead and do what you should be doing, walking around, doing content, interacting with the chat. Anything but sitting on your couch, lying down and eating is what Salah is trying to bring to your community. That's quite pathetic. Quite pathetic, I must say. But again, I can speak for all of us. We love that for you, Cutie. again, it's just wild to me. I know that she's been doing this for a long ass time, but still, I can never get over that she is not absolutely humiliated to come online and do her live streams, literally laying down. Laying down. Did you guys notice that she's breaking out? I wonder why. Why do you think that Chantel has all of a sudden got some pimples on her face? Hello, Glass Diamonds. Good to see you. We need Crackhead Olympics clothing merch. Love my trading card. It's so well done. Thank you. Looking forward to the next one. Thanks so much. Actually, I'm about to work on the next one this weekend. I've already got it kind of visualized what I want it to be, and I think you guys are going to love it. Glass Diamonds, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Butter Crumpet says, and she thinks she'll be able to eat at home and do a square and travel. That is literally how far gone Chantel's brain is, that she can continue doing what she's doing that's got her into this position. And then one day it's just going to click and she's going to want to go out and she's going to want to do squares and she's going to build her stamina up in like 7 hours. Can you imagine actually being in that position and not realizing that it's just as much hard work and dedication that you put into getting yourself in this position? It's going to take just as much hard work and dedication to get you out of that situation. It's not going to happen overnight. But all of these girls seem to think that if they just have a good hour, I can't even say a good day, because they don't even make it through an entire day without fucking blowing everything. They think they've got themselves convinced if they have like a good hour where they're not consuming takeout or a bunch of trash food and they do a square walk, that all of a sudden they're going to be good to go. Insanity.
I know.
Do a square a day to keep the diabetes away. That's a banger, Kyle.
I know. What are you doing in there? No.
I think the acne is probably has a lot to do with the dirty CPAP mask. Panda Pondu, I meant to respond to you. So when the giveaway that you got, I think it has my old PO box address on it. So no, do not send anything to that. I actually went over to my old post office and opened up a brand new, where we don't have to worry about them rejecting packages and sending all of that humiliation that I had to suffer over the holiday season, where for whatever reason that post office sent everything back. I don't know why. They're weird. But I went over to the one that I used to have a PO box with, and I opened up a new one. So I'll send that to you after the stream. Maybe not after the stream, but sometime this weekend I'll get you the new PO box address, and I'll also post that on the community tab post.
You're gonna get cat hair on everything. No.
Hey, Last Tamale. Oh yeah, but the acne. I think the acne might have something to do with the amount of time that she's keeping the CPAP on her face. I don't know that you're supposed to have that on your face like that long. It's not intended to use that way. But we all know that Chantel is using her CPAP as, and again, I know it's not that, but I think she uses it as like oxygen while she's awake. So she's wearing it as she's lying in her bed and she's not eating or whatever. It's probably filthy, I would imagine, moist. And I think that probably has a lot to do with the outbreak that we're seeing on her face right now. Could be wrong. It could be anything, actually. Hygiene Queen Pickle Pocket, hello. Suggestion for the haunted house. Crazy frog playing, but cutie singing. BG13, you're welcome. What fucking nightmares are made of? Actually, somebody needs to throw that banger together. Seriously, we need a remix. We need the Crazy Frog and we need Chantel singing the BG13 song. You're so creative. That's a genius idea. And thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, Lauren, exactly. It's getting hot in Canada, baby.
Hey, Lindsay. Nice to
Hold on. I'm still not over my doctor asking me, have I ever thought about trying a weight loss injection and prescribing me exercise? I'm so confused.
see ya. Rochelle, Stacy, Gabrielle, Meow,
That boil is juicy.
D Baby, Rufus, Caroline, hey, Archibald.
Hello, handsomest man. Love your name.
Not really Orange Hulk. Yeah, Joanna, eh? Me too. Stacy, Weird Barbie, Alan Dragonfly, Bebe, Allie, P-Mac, hey, Auntie Girl, Katie, and Melanie. Hey, Leanne.
That's right. Stay hydrated, queen.
Can't complain. YouTube lover? Ugh.
Closer says her skin tone has been extra concerning these last 3 days. The blood oxygen is fucked. I don't doubt that.
Man, after Salah's stream, like,
Oh, I heard that, Butter Crumpet, when she said that. So when she went outside to smoke, she always goes outside on her kick to smoke her little joint or whatever. And I guess she sits on like some concrete bench. Same shit as we seen before. And again, I'm sitting there listening to Chantel talking about how she left a wet spot on the concrete bench. And I'm just trying to understand the physics of all of this. Like, is it leaking through all of your clothing? I mean, you got underwear on, you got a pair of pants on, you've got your long dress on. I'd imagine you're setting on all of that, even possibly a diaper. How does your ass leak through all of that clothing? And possibly a diaper, so much so that you're leaving a streak of ass juice on a concrete bench. How? How is that even possible? I mean, you could go to the pool, get out of the pool soaking wet, and sit down on a bench. And yes, you're going to obviously leave a wet stain because you just got out of the pool. I can understand that. But for somebody to have such a severe case of swamp ass, okay, even if she doesn't have underwear, she's got something on that's between the concrete bench and her asshole. It just doesn't make sense. Do you know how much liquid has to be back there? And hearing her say that, we shouldn't be questioning why Chantel gets the boils that she does in the places that she does. Hello, Badussi. I needed a little mental break. I thought I'd hang. Hey, girl, listen. We've already gotten you there, okay? We're talking about swamp ass over here. We're talking about boils. We're talking about CPAP pimples. Check out From Real Life. Let yourself have a break. You deserve it, girl. Let your mind be free and just sit here and consume the fuckery with all of us. Good to see you, girl. I hope you're doing okay, and thank you for the support. Her canal is 8 inches deep. Ooh.
Right after. I passed right out.
Gotta be Tat Von B. So all of those times that we were speculating that Chantel was lying down and scratching her ass, I think it's safe to say that was all right. You were correct. That's what she was doing. Like, nobody wants to believe that no, she's just maybe scratching her leg. No, that motherfucker was digging in her. I would dig in my ass if my ass was that wet and itchy. Absolutely. Okay. I'm not saying that we would ever get to that position, but I can't imagine how uncomfortable that would have to be. Ew. And then you just pull your hands out and they've got water or swamp juice. Never mind. I'm so sorry. I know it's early for a lot of us. Let's pull it together. Let's watch, shall we?
So tired. Controversial queen. Oh, are you okay, Donna? Yeah, I went out. It's 31 degrees. I'm not too happy about it. CPAP marks? No.
I'm not too happy about it. You know, you normally hear this for people who have to go out and they have to actually do outside activities like, I've got to go to work today. I got to go to my construction job and it's 103 degrees outside. I don't like when it's this hot. She's got nothing that she has to go outside and do. She is literally lying in her apartment 24/7, maybe getting on her mobility scooter to go across the street so she can get herself something to eat. I think DoorDash cut her off again. I think DoorDash cut her ass off again, and that's why she's been using a mobility scooter to pick up her food. That's how many chargebacks and complaints that she's done that she done got banned on the app again. Maybe they put her on a timeout. I don't know, but sus. Anyways, my whole point was you don't even leave your freaking house. How are you going to be complaining about how I'm not happy about it? Shut up. Hello, Plutes. Good to see you. I just tuned in and heard ass juice. Never change, Eva. I don't plan to anytime soon, Plutes. Thank you so much for the support, honey. Good to see you.
Hello, Firebird. Thank you, Rory.
Bowie says, I hate looking at her. Why do I put myself through this? Because it's funny. That's why.
Hey, 1047.
After yesterday's episode of kind of going back over what they did to the little girl in Syria, we won't go into details. I'm totally fine sitting here watching this motherfucker suffer. I'm good, girl. Roll the footage.
Hope everyone's okay. I went to Walmart, so I found a couple of clothing items, but not much. Hey, Emerald.
Oh, not much, huh? She can only afford one pair of leggings, one dress, and one pair of sandals. Hello, Sequoia. Good morning. Clocked in for the meeting today. Good to see you, girl. And thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. Listen, you done that to yourself. Oh, how the mighty fall. Remember the days of raking in $20,000 a month, and now you're going to the Walmart, buying yourself one pair of leggings, one dress, and one pair of sandals, spending $64. Love that for you, cutie.
Drink that water too fast. Ooh. I've never felt an earthquake. Hey, Happy Joys. Yeah, my air's on now, and my dollar store fan here. Which I had to hit already to start.
See what I'm saying? You don't go buy stuff like you get certain things from the dollar store, right? But I just don't think buying a cheap ass fan from the dollar store is a good idea. It's just a waste of money. That thing is going to end up just sitting there collecting dust. Give it a couple more days and it's going to be done, son. Done. Oh, yeah. So she got the one pair of leggings, the one dress. Those leggings that she bought, she claims that Walmart's plus size, it runs big. Like, I don't know how big you think 2X is actually going to run. I can't imagine them running that big. I can't imagine a 2X turning into a 5X. I just don't. So not only did she buy herself one pair of pants and one dress, she bought a pair of pants that's not going to fit. And if she squeezes into those, oh my God, they're going to pop.
Mint ice cream?
What? Well, I don't know where you put it. Brunette says swamp ass snail trail pondu. Actually, I love the name. I'm rebranding TGIF girl. And thank you so much for the support. Good to see you this morning, Brunette. Hello. Ah, damn you. Hello.
I got her a new ball. And she already, I don't know.
Kyle says she was looking at an 8XL on Temu last week. How do you go? And I understand that the sizing is different on Temu. That's fair, whatever. But still, how do you go looking for a size that big to purchasing a 2X at the Walmart? Well, number one, she doesn't have any options. She doesn't have a car because she ate herself out of a car. She doesn't have anybody that's willing to come over and give her a ride so she can go to the store where they can properly where she can buy things that properly fit her. So she has to take what she can get. I just want to see the struggle of her putting on those 2X leggings that she bought. Big Bertha Boyle, hello. Mr. B said, why the F is she buying anything from Walmart? Because nothing will fit her. He said she's delusional because number one, yes, you're right. She's delusional. And number two, I think she's out of clothes. For her to be going, I don't know if it's necessarily that she's out of clothes, but I think Foodie just would rather go buy herself a new pair of pants that she can wear for three weeks before they need to be washed than to wash what does fit her. She will just waste money, just like the dollar store fan. She's crazy. Bertha, hello to you and Mr. B. Lily, hello. I see you in chat. Hello, girl. Do they sell 8X on Temu? Butter Crumpet seems to know that. Was it Butter Crumpet that said that? That's interesting. Butter Crumpet, is there anything? Have you been eating too many crumps over there, Crump?
Or it is already. My cheek sunburnt? Maybe a bit. I don't know. Hey, up to no good. Texas is, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to show you what I got. Cotton Rory. Hey, Kim B. Hello. Hey, Britt. Happy Joys. Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Where do you sit? Bees. Get that nice fat arm shake for you. Hey, the real Tanya. All right. So I spent.
Okay, wait. Brunette says Canadian here. I'm 5'9", 350, and I do not fit into a 2X Walmart legging. Stop capping Foodles. Also, our Walmart have Lane Bryant. Your Walmart has Lane Bryant? Really? Is that something new that they started? That's interesting. All right.
Total of.
I know I'm never making enemies with old Burnett in chat.
$64.28. $1 donation to the poor. I give $1 every time I friggin' donate, every time I buy.
You are the poor, and so is your husband, and you don't need to announce every time you make a donation, Foodie. It's tacky.
Something.
Give $1 to the poor. Look at me.
So yes, I'm only giving $1, okay? So. Torrid, really? My favorite drink from my cold one from Starbucks is probably the chocolate cream cold brew. Some people like the zoo videos, but Yeah, I told him that one is too depressing. He said he's never going there again, Kelly. Don't worry. Depends on the zoo, but that one is sad. I don't even like watching it, but
no offense, but all zoos really at the end of the day are pretty freaking sad. Okay. A lot of people will steer away from all zoos altogether, but I don't think in Syria that you're going to find a zoo that's not sad. So why don't he just stay away from all of the animals?
Thank you, Island. True YouTube lover.
I think she's going to try to squeeze her ass into those leggings. I can't wait. We're going to see everything.
Did you happy joys? First item I got at Walmart. I found, okay, first of all, the Walmart. Yeah.
First of all, I just want to tell you guys before I show you what size I got, because I know what you're going to say, that I got a slim 2X. You need to understand that they run really big at the Walmart. As if there aren't other fats in the community, Canadian fats that shop at the Walmart that can tell us the truth on the sizing over there. That's interesting, Chantel. Go ahead. Lie to us. Look at us when you lie to us, girl.
Yeah, your whiskers beans. Watch your whisker beans. Yeah. Is it good, Happy Joys? Their Walmart, the plus size now, it says, I'm in Ontario, Tanya. There's a sign that says plus, George plus. But the plus sizes, which only go up to XXL, but seem
What's a George Plus? Could somebody please explain to me what the fuck a George Plus is? I thought George was like a brand. Hello, Foxy Roxy. Just when I thought Cutie couldn't get uglier. Oh, it gets worse, Foxy. Thank you for being a member for 27 months. Appreciate you, girl. Nina sent her the $64. So I seen somebody in chat ask if she's already spending Sauce's money. I think the money that she's spending right now is she just got paid from Kick. I'm not muted, right? No, I'm not.
seem to be made big XXL.
Brand from Walmart. Okay, I want to tap it back. I just want to hear her say that again. First of all, there's a section in Walmart that says George plus size.
I'm in Ontario, Tanya. There's a sign that says plus, George plus. But the plus sizes, which only go up to XXL, but seem to be made big XXL, we're everywhere.
That's kind of funny. I kind of got to admit, that's pretty fucking funny that they make a George plus size that's supposed to be bigger than the original plus sizes. The name George attached to that, it just sounds like a fat name, doesn't it?
Everywhere amongst the clothes, so I had to take my time. So I found a pair of new leggings. They were only $12, and at Pennington's they're like 30.
Okay, hold on. Surah says, as a poor fatty, the Walmart fat brand is Terra and Sky. Okay, I don't think I've heard of that one. Surah, thank you for the information and thank you for the support. Good to see you, girl. Ellie says, I live in Ottawa. Walmart goes up to a 4X. What are you doing buying a skinny 2X, Chantel, is what we want to know. Ellie, thank you for the super chat. They were sold out of the 4Xs. That's why she had to go with the double XL. Frenchie BG, hello. I'd like a song for my 63rd years old today before going boating. Look at you, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations on making another year and happy birthday on the boat. Hey, Spiteful Pinky Jean. I've had some pretty bad experiences with boats, so we'll just leave it at that. You enjoy your day, girl, and thank you so much for being a member. Take her home. Hello, watching from the gym. Look at you, flex. Foodie is my motivation because I'd rather die than be like her. That's right, girl. You enjoy your day at the gym, and thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you.
Hey, Top Chat. So I got these leggings. XXL. They should be fine. Anyways, if not, I can always return them, you know.
Could you imagine? Ugh, she would, too. She'd go back and get her $11.98.
I got this. Was the only kind of summery. This is in the largest size, too. But it's a short sleeve, but it's a dress. But it's very...
She walks in the Walmart. The store associate comes over to help her. What size do you need, ma'am? The biggest size you got, okay? Whatever it is that you have in stock that is the absolute biggest, that's my size.
Soft and long, so I can use it as a long shirt with the leggings. So it's very long, like a dress, kind of. So, yeah. And I have a navy blue overshirt. What's the material in this?
Hell yeah, we all like to layer up in the summertime. That sounds great. Swamp ass, more incoming.
Made in Bangladesh. Maxi tea dress.
FFG's Lumberjacks restraining order says I think they're getting ready to grift for Sasa's school again, and that's why they are bringing her back around. I think you're right, too. I really do. We said it yesterday. They are gearing up to do that shit again. FFG's Lumberjacks restraining order. Thank you so much for the support. And I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butter Crumpet, I just gave her the song. I know you're busy over there eating your crumps or whatever, but I just played the song. She's going boating and everything. Get with the program, bro.
Oh, it's 53% cotton, 43% modal. So, I got one of those.
Let's see here. Lady Spiteful K, hello, hello. I got the day off work, finally get to watch a live show. Well, until the baby wakes up from her nap. Girl, you got this. 2XL leggings. Haha, yeah. Okay, sure, Chantel. Lady Spiteful K, enjoy your day off, hun. Tell the baby we said hello, and thank you so much for being a member for 53 months.
They have different colors. If I like it, I can,
Walked away from a snack, just say that, girl. It's totally fine. Listen, we don't necessarily discriminate over here, okay? We pick and choose. You're marked safe. Evil Angel, hello. In Walmart sizing, double XL is usually equivalent to a size 20, so about a 40 to 42 inch waist, which she is not. She's about double that. So yeah, she's about a 4X to a 5X, maybe possibly even a 6X. Those ain't going on, big girl. Evil Angel, thank you for the support, hun. Hey, Maria.
Living on the edge. Huh? Hi, Momo says hi. BG. Hey, Alicia. And then this is a sweater, but it was a $15 only in the largest size.
How in the hell are you going to come on here and complain about how hot it is, and you go out and you buy all winter clothing and a sweater included? The only thing you got for the summer is your little sandals. And I'm going to tell you right now, not marked safe. This woman already struggles walking. She doesn't bend her knees. She's gonna take herself out in them sandals, guys. I'm telling you, it's danger, girl. You in danger with them sandals. You can't even pick up your feet to walk.
And it's like a knitted kind of over shirt to go over. So I don't know what modal.
She laid down and she did the haul. Like, you literally can't even see the items that she's showing because she won't set up and back away from the camera so we can see what everything looks like. It just looks like a tent, looks like a cover. Why don't you set your camera up, walk away and show us? Maybe even, I don't know, hell, put it on, demonstrate what it looks like. What is this shit? Hello, very good. Good to see you. I remember back in the BB days when she'd wedge herself into denim and look like a lopsided soft serve cone. She totally tried wearing the leggings. Oh, she's going to. She's definitely going to try to make them things get on her body. Very good. Thank you for the support, hon.
Is modal.
Jessica says that's cute. Yeah, but thinks she's going to walk in those shoes. They won't even fit around her bread loaves she has for feet. That's true. You made a good point.
What breed of cat? No idea. Hey, no way. No, she's half Siamese and half F5 Savannah. She was $80.
Hello, Agony Jones. As a local to the Ontarios, George brand leggings covers will last once before she gives up on trying to get them back on a second time. She's going to have to cut them off, dude. They work for the first dates. I'll say that much. Coming from a skinty. Agony Jones, thank you for the information and thank you for the support. I appreciate you, girl. That's pretty funny.
And guess what? I'm allowed to show my...
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And she has to announce with the sandals that she's allowed. Grown-ass 42-year-old woman who won't listen to anything, eats pork, smokes weed, shits herself, talks about sex, is very inappropriate, very haram, if you will. But she wants to, I guess, brag on the fact that she's allowed to wear these here Walmart sandals. I guess congratulations, Chantel. What a flex that is. Hello, Cat Lady. She was in 5X in Bangkok. Now 100 more, at least 6 to 7X. Exactly. She's bare minimum gained 100 pounds since then, but she wants us to believe that she wears a 2X from the Walmart. Okay, sure. Cat Lady, thank you for the super chat.
My feet, which means I have to cut my toenails myself.
Are sandals, is that what you're saying, Boo Squeezy? Sandals are dangerous for diabetics? Hello, Liz. I will tell you guys a story that happened to me the other day. Speaking of sandals, oh my God. Liz says, at this point, I believe she's as addicted to wasting money as she is eating fast food and being disgusting. Yes, and she always has been. The only difference is now is that she cannot supply the habit for buying shit that she used to be able to have when she lived in the villa. And I always say, like, she always brags on how better she is and how she's a changed person because her apartment now isn't nearly as bad as it was when she lived in a villa. There's only one reason for that, because she can't afford to buy the things that she was buying, all of the packaging from the Amazon, and the list just goes on and on and on. But the little money that she's making that she's getting from the feeder content or whatever, she's blowing through that shit. She's buying shit, number one, that doesn't fit her, like the leggings. If she does manage to get those on one time, that's all she's going to wear them. And these sandals, these ain't going to work either. So she's wasting her money, just like on that fan, just like on that phone stand. She's addicted to spending money. She just can't do it the way that she used to. And you're right. Liz, thank you for the support. So speaking of sandals, I can't believe this shit. I had the worst week last week. So my girl was outside and she was doing her little chalk drawings or whatever. And she was like putting everybody's name and it was really cute or whatever. And I went out there to look at her artwork. So I slid on my sandals or whatever. And I was walking back in the house and all of a sudden I just felt this prick. And I'm just like, oh, Lord Jesus, I done stepped on glass or something. I'm like, how did that happen? I had sandals on. So I go in there. I'm on one leg, hopping over there to Sam so she can take a look on my toe because I'm almost in tears. That's how bad it was hurting. I must have stepped on a wasp, maybe multiple wasps. I don't know. She pulled like 10 freaking stingers out of my poor toe. I couldn't believe it. It was so bad. I'm traumatized. I'm still not over it. And you guys know that it wasn't that long ago that I was attacked by a wasp. Those are painful.
Size 8. Slip-ons. Yeah. So I can look a bit more cute than usual anyways. Sour cream cap.
Yeah, it was like thorns that she was pulling out of my toe. Dude, I was almost in tears. I was a big baby. I'm not going to lie, but that shit hurts.
And
I'm glad I'm not allergic too, girl. It was like, tell me if you start to struggle breathing. I was like, I can't breathe now.
I got a couple of makeup items. Dressless with leggings era. Yeah. I'm going to get some of my... If I lose some weight, I want to get some, like, white...
Stop right there. Stop. Let's stop right there. What do you mean if you lose weight, you're going to do this, that, or whatever? You have no intentions whatsoever of ever in your entire life doing anything to lose any weight. So why do you keep fantasizing that you're going to lose weight and you're going to buy this and you're going to do that? None of that is ever going to happen, Chantel. At this point, you need to cut the cord and move on from that delusion part of your life. It's over.
Linen type.
Cooked.
Couple of makeup items. Dressless with leggings era. Yeah. I'm going to get some of my... If I lose some weight, I want to get some, like, white linen type of robes. Ah! Sorry, guys. Hold on. That scared the living crap out of me. The stupid thing is broken. Never buy...
How long has she been talking about losing weight since she's been on YouTube? Since the very beginning of her YouTube career, she's been talking about trying to get in shape and lose weight. So 8 years, something like that.
These stands from the Dollarama.
I don't know what she's talking about, a white linen robe. Okay.
They're just awful. BG, why are you complaining, BG? There's no need.
Hold on, I want to read this comment in chat. I think she's past the point of no return and in complete denial. Yes, because she has convinced herself, again, kind of what we said earlier, that spiteful Pinky Jean, it would just take like a day of eating healthy and a square or two in the park and she's good to go. Anybody who actually really believes that, they're mentally gone. Like there's no hope for them whatsoever. Hello, Desi. Good to see you. The last 3 or 4 years, everything she bought has been complete shit made and cheap. Yes, ever since she's been with Salah. Those will not fit. They will be extra tight around the ankles, around her entire body. Boy, that's going to be bad for her circulation. Desi's mama, thank you for the support, honey. Good to see you. Hey, Aimbot. Ain't no way this Canadian minor planet wears the same size as me. Well, We shall see when we see these leggings on the body. Maybe she'll return them, find a bigger pair that will actually fit her, and then come on and be on camera and be like, these are the 2X. See, they fit. I'm skinny. Those squares in the park, they really did help. She is that insane and psychotic to pull some shit like that. She'll pull a fast one. Maybe. If she can find enough energy to get herself on the mobility scooter or to place an Amazon order for a 7X pair of leggings, she would be the type of person to do that. Aimbot, thank you for the super chat.
Let me get this back on here. Like, they're just awful. God awful.
God awful. Yeah, you bought it from the Dollarama. What did you expect? I keep saying that. Liz says, so her mentality confuses me. I rarely buy clothes, and when I do, I keep thinking I'm the same size I was last year. I've lost almost 100 pounds since last March. Congratulations. It's hard to realize I'm smaller. Again, for Chantel, there is not a whole lot of thought that goes into anything that she does. I don't think that it's necessarily that she's rolling into the store on her mobility scooter thinking that she's a skinny legend. It's just bare minimum effort. Like I said, give me the biggest that you got and I'll pray for the best. And that's it. Liz, again, congratulations to you, girl. And thank you for the super chat. Hello, Drama B. If I lose some weight equals me saying if I get younger. Exactly. The equivalent. Thank you for the support, hun. Big Bertha says as they put them back on the shelf, bless the person that buys them. Girl, could you imagine her peeling them off of her sweaty swamp ass body and taking them to Walmart and then putting them back in the package and putting them back on the shelf? This is why people tell you when you buy stuff from the store, even if it's brand new, to wash that shit when you get home for that reason. Well, one of the many reasons, but that being the main one. Bertha, thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Langley girl. Remember she used to walk in Lush and Pennington's and never look at the prices, just throw it in the bag type deal? Yes, I do. She'd get 4 things from Pennington's and it would cost close to $400 and didn't bat an eye. You know what? It was in this stream that she was talking about the $400 pair of sunglasses that she bought herself. Not only was Chantel spending her money like crazy, Chantel has always been the same. She would always just buy random shit, even back when she had money, like shit that didn't fit, shit that didn't make sense. She's always been like that. But back then, she wouldn't even consider the price. She just put it in the bag and be on her way. Not anymore. Isn't that right, Chantel? Brokey. Not Langley over here. Langley, thank you for the support, girl. And good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Desi's mama says, hey, yeah, but what happened to Salah sending clothes money? Ooh, I know it was never a thought for Salah. Number one, that was all made up. And Salah was okay with Chantel telling that big fat of a Whopper with extra cheese lie because Salah likes people to think that he has money. He would love for people to think that he has enough money to send from Syria to Canada to buy Chantel clothes. So he was totally okay with that. But that was never, ever, ever in a million years ever going to happen. But Desi's mama, yes, let's circle back around to that, Chantel. If you need clothes and you don't have money, why don't you just have your handsomest romance scammer send you a bit of that wad of cash he's got over there in Syria like you said he was going to? Thank you for the super chat, hun.
My God.
I think back in the day when Chantel was in the villa and she bought something and she didn't like it or it didn't fit or whatever the case may be that she would have ever considered returning that. No, it would go right into the trash pile on the floor, never to be thought of again. But present day, she's going to get her $11.98 back, girl.
Well, there we go. Sorry, guys. It might fall again. I'm not doing meal requests. Thanks, but no thanks. Okay, I got an elf for $3. Let's see if it's my color for my eyebrows. What's your actual shoe size? 8. I don't know. Like, my feet are very small, but they're wide. So I usually get an 8. A 9 is too long.
Dude, I guarantee an 8 is too big for her too. 8's pretty big for somebody who's like 5 feet tall. That seems like a really big shoe size. There might be some people in chat who can, if you are a shorty, let me know what size you wear. But for Chantel, I've seen her feet and she is right. They are very wide, but they are very short. I can't imagine Chantel needing to wear anything above like a 6, maybe a 5 or 6.
Let's see how this works. Okay. You too, grade 1. If it's a healthy meal, you can request.
Really, Atomic Strawberry? So how does that work? You're 5'2" and an 8 because you have wide feet. Isn't that like, does your shoes still like fit your foot properly where it doesn't, flop up and down when you walk? It just seems like that would be dangerous. I remember back in the day, my mom would have to buy shoes and I had a little fat foot. I've got really big feet though. But back then it was more just wide. And so she would have to find certain shoes that specifically they were labeled for wide feet. And I'm pretty sure like they have that for adults. And even like Skechers are known to run wide. Like you can even buy wide Skechers or whatever. I can't imagine upsizing my shoe because I feel like they would flop up and down. And that just doesn't support your foot very well. Hello, Art. Just like donations at the Asian festival gave the green light to buy more food, Salsa donations gave her brain the green light to buy clothes. Exactly, Art. Very well said, and you nailed it. Thank you for the super chat. Bariatric shoes? Holy shit.
Oh, I think this is the perfect color. What do you guys think? Hey, Hamburger. Hi, Foodie fan. Hi, everybody. Ruth.
Damn, you're 5'2" and you wear a 9'10". That's got to look crazy. I just assume all short people, you wear 4 or 5 kids. That would make sense, Cancer Warrior. So you get the good deal on shoes, huh? Because you can get kid sizes. I'm always jealous because like Jordans and stuff, if you get them in kid sizes, they're a lot more inexpensive than buying them in adult sizes. And I'm like, damn, man, I wish I could get a kid size.
In wider sizes, yeah. Yep, right color. Emerald. Hey, Green Grapes. Hey, Aussie. So this was the color was called deep brown.
Dude, my 10-year-old is already out of kid sizes. She's in women's sizes now. She is super tall and she's got big ass feet.
But it's more ashy. Like it's not, hey, Melly, nice to see ya. Thanks, baby.
Hey, Jamie Girl. Her shoes are always too long. They look like clown shoes. It's quite telling that the strong YouTube filters couldn't even handle her purple skin tone. Girl, right? Don't forget, this is her filtered platform. YouTube is where she can max out all of her filters and she still looks like hypertension bees. Just Jamie, thank you for being a member for 57 months, girl. Hello, Misunderstood. You can special order wide and extra wides online in your size online. My daughter and I have to do it. See? Yeah, I knew that you could get like wider shoes for your feet so you don't have to get necessarily like longer shoes so they fit you. That makes sense to me. Seems safer too. Misunderstood. Thank you for the super chat, hon.
Hey, Jamal, yeah. Here's her new ball, guys. You need a pink one because you're a princess.
Evil Angel says, I'm 4'11". Mom wore kids' dress shoes. Hell yeah. I would imagine the shorties have small feet. I can't believe that there's some people in here that's so short and have big old feet. That's crazy to me. Evil Angel, thank you for the super chat.
Your princess. Go get it. Thanks, Lynx. Everyone's got to have something good on them, I guess.
I think she's going to be taller than her brother. I really do. Not her oldest brother, but Bacon, I think she's going to outgrow him for sure. She's going to be really tall.
Anyway, I'll take the time to properly shape them another time, but this is as close to my natural color as it gets. You were working. Oh, yeah. How's the new job? It's perfect. No, I look like a male right now.
I don't know. And I understand that everybody needs to feel good about themselves. Like, I totally get it. I just find it so bizarre watching Rosie and Chantel take the time. Rosie, that was a whole shit show when she does her makeup. But still, like to sit down and take the time to do their makeup, but they don't bother to bathe. That to me is just insanity to the next level. Like, what is the point of that? No way. 5'3" and 10.5. Oh man. I would say it, but I'm not gonna say it. I think you know what I'm thinking of, Badussi. Thank you for the super chat.
already telling. My best
You got BDE, girl. That's what I'm getting at. Just to clarify.
feature? No idea. All right. Then I got this e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in the shade Pinky Swear. Let's try it. I'd never use lip liner, so I don't even know how. Do I just go like this? Like, do a unibrow?
Bro, your lips are crusty. Like, I'm not even trying to be rude or anything. I'm just trying to understand why anybody would put makeup on their face when they haven't even taken a shower. I will never get that.
What would I look like with one?
Like, what is the fucking point? I mean, that could be another reason why she's breaking out is because she's not washing her face properly and she's putting makeup on. It's just disgusting.
Oh, won't let me. Shit. I hate this thing. Oh my God. Hey!
Yeah, that's true. They can sit down and put on their makeup where actually taking a shower takes effort. Until you're going to have to invest in some equipment for your live stream, girls, for your job. You might want to do that. Get on that Amazon. I know you said you had a package downstairs of like some meat paste or something like that. Get yourself a tripod. They're like $20.
It's going to happen again. And again, and again, and again. My lips are dry. Is that sauce? It is. I thought it was pimples.
I'm dead. How did I miss that? I've watched this like twice. I hate to admit it, but I did because I thought I missed something. It's fucking sauce. I thought it was acne. It's sauce. I'm dead again. Way to prove us right, Chantel. Talking about putting makeup on your face and you haven't even washed your face. That's a sauce stain. That's a sauce stain.
My lips are dry.
Sauce from what exactly? What were you smashing in your mouth, in your gullet, that you got sauce all the way over here? All the way over here. Not here on the corner of her mouth. Not even here. Not even here. How many Mississippis away is that sauce stain from her mouth? Shall we count? Let's go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippis away. What were you eating, ma'am?
Is that sauce? It is. I thought it was pimples. Voice is out of sync. Is it really? Why?
I mean, you know, again, and I know this is Chantel, but still, this woman not only is obviously on camera when she does these live streams, right? She's directly in front of the camera. You would think anybody who does their live streams like that to where their camera is like literally sitting on their nose, like, hello guys, how are you? Would take a look-see in the mirror, brush their teeth, wash their face, get their life together before they hit the go live button. But no, she's got a sauce stain 5 Mississippis away from her mouth before she goes live. No, I think the other side really is a pimple, but God, at this point, who knows? It's a foreign object. Let's leave it at that. It's a foreign object. By the way, it's out of sync. That's on her end. They talk about it in her chat.
It's called Pinky Swear by... Okay, that's it. Now I'm getting pissed. Hold on. No, it won't work. Hold on. Now I'm pissed.
$19.99 or less. You can have one delivered to your mailroom downstairs, Chantel. $19.99 or less. I know that's a lot for you to spend and everything, but it's for your job, big girl.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sakes, man. I swear this thing. Okay. Now, I don't have anything duct tape. I have this lip gloss from CoverGirl in the shade is Yummy Gloss.
Well, Debbie's World, she goes on to tell us that she had Taco Bell. But that could be something else. I don't know if that was a Taco Bell stain or something else that she's eating in between the Taco Bell and whatever else she had through the day, because you know she always lies.
Made in USA. It's called Let's Get Physical. No, the tripod sucks.
That's definitely not going to happen with you, is it now, ma'am? Listen to the name of it. Let's get physical.
Get physical.
She had to laugh herself. That's pretty funny.
It's Yummy Gloss. Made in USA. It's called Let's Get Physical. No, the tripod sucks. No, I went to Walmart today.
Even your makeup is speaking to you at this point, cutie.
Maybe if I didn't have a pimple. No. I didn't kick BG out, but she hasn't been naughty. Like, maybe she's been heeding my warning.
Why does that look more weird on her than the Red Rage lipstick? I don't know.
Looks good. Thank you. Maybe if I do like my full makeup, it'll look better.
That looks like one of those lips that you would get out of those quarter machines. You know, when you were little, they'd have those like fake lips or whatever, and you stick them on your mouth and you try to talk. That's what that looks like. That's what that reminds me of.
Ugh. Is that how you're supposed to do it, with like lip gloss and a lip liner? This is my lip gloss and lip liner duo, like all influencers do. Your new job was good, but it's not for me. Oh, well, at least you tried it, Millie, you know?
You know what'll look really good on you, Chantel? A shower.
Thank you. So my lip combo?
Somebody said it'll match her rash. I'm dead. Art says like polishing a lug nut on a junkyard rust bucket. Oh my God. So true, Art. Thank you so much for the super chat. That was a banger, bitch.
Of the day. All I need is an Air One smoothie. That smells good, like coconut. My lip, I don't think I lined my lip.
Remember when Chantel got makeup and she ate it? She literally ate her makeup. It was not intended for that purpose. It was the type, I can't remember exactly what it was. Like if, you know, you accidentally, I don't know, had some go into your mouth. It wasn't toxic. It wasn't going to kill you, but I don't think it was necessarily meant to eat. And she ate it all, every single bit of it.
Lips properly. Thank you, Scalona. It's no one else I'd want to be. The only other person I'd want to be on this planet is a top tier version of myself. Hey, Rabbit. They all say lip combo, right, Danielle? Put a dot over your zit. Oh, yeah. I'll be like Madonna. Ow, it freaking hurts, huh? Oh. Keep molding. Now I look like Madonna. Take a...
What an absolute shit show. Okay, let's go towards the end where she starts talking about homeless people and everything again. That's the good part.
Came on hard times, lost their job, and you know what I mean?
Damn, we're good. All right, let's tap it back just a little bit. Let's see here. Don't want to miss anything. I do like to listen to Chantel talk about the poor and misfortunate people. I really do. It's the audacity for me.
YouTube will time out on their own. Oh, yeah, maybe that's what happened. Pot noodle hair or poodle.
Yes, just Ozzy. Do you remember? It was a sugar scrub and she ate it all like that night. Do y'all remember? It's like the equivalent. I mean, that was pretty bad. It was makeup. It was not for that intended purpose, but she ate that shit. She got those meals that lasted like 7 days and she had to come online and do a video dedicated to that she ate them all in one day. She's fucking great, man. Ozzy, thank you for the super chat, hun.
Hair.
You just be eating anything.
80s. My mom used to curl my bangs. Yeah, I look like a pile of mashed potatoes. And like 1 year for my birthday party, she really wanted to curl my bangs, and I was freaking out. I was a kid, but I was freaking out, and she was trying to curl my hair, and I turned around, and the curling iron burnt my eye in the white.
Yes, show us that footage.
Honey! And I had to go to the hospital, but I didn't want to cancel my party.
Hey, Triforce.
So I went
On her birthday party, her mom got her in the eyeball with the curling iron. That's fucking hilarious.
to the hospital. They put a patch on my eye. So for that birthday, I had a big patch on my eye.
Dude, so much so she had to go to the hospital. Oh my God. Smee, that might have made you a legend.
But it's okay. I know Strawberry's so dumb.
Of course she's talking about being a kid again. That's all she's got to say.
Where did Daniel get his journalism degree? Fucking Timu cereal Cracker Jack box, all three.
Let me tell you something. That burn definitely wasn't no accident.
Anyway.
She was probably like, no, sit down, sit still now, cutie, sit still. And then the cutie was probably like, no, I want to go, I'm hungry, I want to have some birthday pizza. And Smee was probably like, zap.
CPSBs. But it felt so bad. Farts. It hurt, it felt like there was something in my eye, the whole time. But I got a huge ass Barbie mansion that year, so it made up for it.
Well, there was a blister there, I'm sure. That probably was what you were feeling on your eyeball, Chantel. I'd imagine it would cause it to blister up. Yeah, sure. Yes. If this is even true.
He got it from Shein. Oh, ChatGPT could probably make you a degree. You don't even need a degree to write an article these days, especially for MSN or fucking places like that, I should write an article.
Exactly, Sarah. Oh, talking about a Barbie dream house. Man, them things were so expensive back in the day. A welfare girl managed to get herself a Barbie dream house.
Well, I've always wanted to. Would be interesting, eh? Would be interesting. The whole roasted pig. Oh my god. That's your favorite? Did you? Oh no, ECP. Barbie Dream House. Really? Magical Mansion. It was in the 90s.
I didn't get the Barbie dream house because poor. I got this fold away Barbie house, which was like a summer house and had a little couch or whatever. It was still pretty cool, but bitch, I wouldn't get no Barbie dream house unless that motherfucker fell off the back of somebody's truck. Give me a break, Chantel. Hello, Super Mel. As we say here in Australia, you can't polish a turd. Exactly. And thank you for the support, hon. Appreciate you.
So it must have been that. Just a slop article to drive traffic so they can get ad revenue.
Maybe it was the RV. I can't remember, but it was definitely it could fold up. Maybe it was the RV. I don't know. It definitely wasn't the dream house, girl. We couldn't afford those. No, don't think so. Even now, present day, those Barbie dream houses are super expensive, $200-$300. Crazy.
I feel used. Okay? I feel used. Hey, great grandma! Grandpa!
My favorite were the Barbies with the rollerblades, and they had the cigarette lighter thing on there where they would spark if you pushed them against the ground or whatever. Those things were so cool.
Oh, we can take just one sip, Charlie. Yeah, you almost got Charlie killed. Yeah, I'm in Canada. It's amazing. Oh, did they put an apple in its mouth? The Magical Mansion had lights in it and was expensive. Yeah, I used to be spoiled. I don't think mine had lights, actually. I had a Barbie grocery store, too. I liked that one. Yep, we're going to kick these. We're going to kick these. I feel like going...
Barbie dream house, Barbie grocery stores. You sound very spoiled, Chantel. Did the welfare pay for all of that?
No, but it's hot.
Canadian welfare must be good over there.
Oh, really, Inu? Well, yeah, she was making cabbage water because he had to have his tobacco. Hey, Ronnie. Anyway, we don't like grandpa. We don't like the grandpa from Willy Wonka over here. Any other Canadians? Me. No, Jessica. I don't know.
Dude, those rollerblade Barbies were the best. You can still get them off of eBay. They actually recreated them. Of course, they don't have the same like they did back in the day, the actual, what is it, the spark thing on them or whatever, but they still made them.
For some things, maybe, but the Barbie got.
Why does she talk about movies like it's real life? Oh, I can answer that, Frank, because she's consumed, she's not just a movie buff. She is somebody who has consumed movies to the extent that she comes online and she tells those stories back she actually lived them, because she that's just her life, was watching TV and consuming TV, not hanging with friends. A lot of these stories that she tells, a lot of people have clocked her from day one. Like she would say certain things and they would say, oh, that's from this movie, or that's from a lot of the Degrassi stories she would tell, like they happened to her. Psychotic, loser. I don't know. I could go on.
No, I haven't watched
She's still like that present day.
them in a while, Top Chat.
Like there's a difference between being a movie buff and then watching movies because you have nothing else and then actually thinking that that is your life.
He was a freeloading sucker. Reese PC, salam, you too. Like, how do you even survive on cabbage water? I don't know. Like, they eat cabbage water soup every day, and they all share a bed with one sheet, with one blanket. Imagine the tooting going on under there.
Well, you sound real ignorant, Chantel. Real ignorant right now.
Imagine the fart. I'm not donating to anybody who needs to help themselves. There's no point.
I want you all to make sure when she comes online and she starts holding her hand out that you play this clip back. I'm not donating to anybody that won't help themselves. As a woman who won't get off the couch and do her content and do anything but just lay down and talk to people.
I'm not donating to anybody who needs to help themselves. There's no point. You know? Like, it's just a waste of money. Oh, man. This is a true story, Willy Wonka? Real life is always darker, for sure, probably. The pool in the motorhome? Loaded with, like, cabbage is really good for you, but it's like...
Foodie, if we are to be believed that this is the only way that you make content, you're barely hanging on. You're barely making it at this point. So that means you could be doing more. You could be doing more things to help yourself, but you refuse to. How long were you live on the Kick yesterday? Not even 3 hours.
Like,
you don't want to hear this weekend when you go to the festival, oh, I wish I could go to this booth and buy this food and buy that food, but it's just not in my budget because you won't help yourself. You won't even go live on your Kick anymore, really.
You know, to eat it every day and sustain life, like you're going to be malnourished at some point because you don't, you know. Oh.
Does she not know anything about history and how people were even able to survive through the Depression, through the wars and things like that? Is she really serious right now? Do you think that everybody's always had all this access to food, Chantel? God.
Those two can work. Well, I mean, the reason they're homeless is their own doing, you know? It's not like they just came on hard times, lost their job, and you know what I mean? Like, it's basically just... yeah, I don't know. It's really hard. Like, I don't like to see, even if I don't like someone, I don't like to see someone, like, suffering, but, like, they just lay in the tent all day and don't try anything to improve their life. Hey, Clover. Yeah, that can happen. Exactly, Kimby. It's not like, you know...
This is not to defend. I'm assuming she's talking about Shani and Rev. I'm assuming again that she's talking about Shani and Rev. Don't give a shit about those people, but it's the nerve. They don't do anything to improve their life. You were like literally, you were so close to that reality. You can taste it. What are you doing to actually help yourself, woman?
It's not like they were just down on their luck and, you know, like they've had money. They've had a lot of times to try to get their life together. And they've been, even people who don't even like them have like reached out and like given them advice and stuff. And they just don't. Their bad actions led them to where they are now. Exactly. Sometimes like, you know, you just have to let people figure it out or they never will. You're just enabling at this point, you know?
Kind of like your community did to you when they gave you the money to get this apartment. I would agree with that. Let's just assume Chantel's talking about herself because everything checks. Yes, exactly. She's a paycheck herself. She's a paycheck away from being homeless herself. Exactly.
I know, Jessica. We're all masters of our own ships. Yeah. If I lost...
Oh, Big Barza says we are gardening and getting others to do it so we can swap veggies for variety. Tomatoes, peppers, and green beans this year. Yes, girl, that sounds amazing. Enjoy your garden. And thank you so much for the super chat. I love it.
My all monetization on every platform. I'm not going to come on here and beg you guys to pay my bills. I'm not going to do that.
You've done it. You absolutely have done that. And if you get desperate enough, Chantel, you will.
There's no way. You know?
No, we don't know. Yeah, actually, we do know. Yes, you're right. We do know.
Like, because there's no point. Like, there's no way you can expect other people to pay your way in life. You could ask for help like once or twice, but you know, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, there's rules. These are how Chantel's rules. You hear that, Shani and Rev? This is how it works. You can ask for help like once or twice, but other than that, that's it.
You have to kind of make your own way. Hey, Squeaky. You feel bad for them? Do you know their history, Kimby? So do you just expect everyone to just pay?
Do we know your history, Chantel? For the people donating to you who felt sorry for you in Syria, even though you wobbled your ass back over there, knowing the situation that was going on in Syria, knowing that Salah's family was going to be there, knowing the conditions you were going to live there, but people still felt bad for you, right? Remember, if anything happens to me, it was them. People knew your history and still gave you money.
Pay their way in life forever? Or because that's basically what's going to happen. Because if they keep getting money to live, how are they going to, what's the incentive for them to help themselves?
That's a great question, Nina. Nina, if you keep supporting Chantel and her behavior, how is she ever going to learn any lessons?
They had $750,000 inheritance. And
you were making $20,000 a month. See how this works, Chantel? Everything that can be said about Shani and Rev's such situation can also be applied to you. Almost everything.
They didn't do anything. They squandered the whole thing. And then they had a place to live at his uncle's.
What happened to your $20,000 a month that you were getting for how long? How long was she making that kind of money? A long time. A long time. Desi's mama, thank you so much for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground memberships. Killwell, Soup 2014, HGM 876, Stinky Fried Rice, and I think I got everybody. Welcome, all new members. A word from our sponsor. Pickle, go ahead.
Pickles, because life needs a little crunch.
That's right. Life does need a little crunch. Desi's mama, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate you. Except they actually love each other and Chantel has a romance scammer she pays for.
And they just did nothing but shit in a bucket all day.
Bucket, a diaper, whatever.
They didn't try to change their life at all. So how can, I don't feel sorry for people like that. Maybe it makes me a bad person, but,
And that's why nobody feels sorry for you.
Yeah. Kimby, we're talking about Shani and Rev. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Premium. And the guy I was talking about begging for money. Oh, homeless people in general. Yeah, a lot of people need help for sure. And there's a lot of resources that exist for that, and you have to help yourself too. You can't resist for that. Yeah, a lot of people need help.
Okay, let's keep an eye here. I know we're listening to the ridiculous shit that's coming out of Chantel's mouth. Let's watch the arm, shall we? I just noticed it.
For sure. And there's a lot of resources that exist.
Going in for the kill. Reaching back to the swamp ass. Grime time. Hello. Foodie the Impeth. Exactly. Thank you so much for being a member for 27 months, son.
Exist for that, And
Scratch.
And
that ass is swampy.
You have to help yourself too. You can't rely on people to completely dig you out. You have to help yourself. You have to. People win millions in the lottery and go bankrupt. That's true. And I've been really bad with money and I'm trying to repair that, I paid.
No, you're not. That's bullshit.
I paid a lot of money down in debt thanks to Salah's help and
just Salah's help, for the romance scammer for allowing me to pay off all of my debt. You're so full of shit. I don't believe that you paid a dime, not one single fucking dime towards your debt. If you paid money towards your debt, it's because they took it out of your bank account. That's it.
So the state took their kids. That means they were bad parents, worst of the worst. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And it can't happen to anyone, homelessness, but at the end of the day, you got to help yourself. You can't just sit around in a tent all day and expect someone to come and just offer you.
Oh, it's just shut up. It's really that simple. Just shut up.
A house and a job. You got to seek it out yourself.
You hear that, homeless people all across the world? It really is that simple, according to Chantel. Just help yourself.
I know it seems like I'm talking from like a place of privilege in like my apartment.
And that's the whole thing, is that she's not just directing this towards Shani and Rev. She's talking about homeless people in general. And she made that pretty fucking crystal clear right there.
Like someone to come just offer you a house and like a job. Like you got to like seek it out yourself, you know? I know it seems like I'm talking from like a place of privilege in like my apartment, but you know, that's just my blessings and I'm very grateful. I don't ever take that for granted. And I do pay my bills. That's my priority. You know, with what I have extra, I buy stupid crap sometimes, you know, or like too much takeout, but
I just have a feeling, Chantel, all of this is going to come back and bite you in the ass really, really bad, really, really soon. You might not want to do this. You might want to consider reeling this topic back in.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe hopefully they will figure their shit out and get it together, but not with the attitude they have right now. So, you know, no, if I donate money, like if I see people on the street or I'll make sandwiches and sometimes give them a 20 or whatever, but in the end,
you're so full of shit. I can promise you've never handed a 20 out to anybody. We seen you look for smaller bills because you didn't want to give anybody like a $5 bill. Do you guys remember that? It wasn't even that long ago. Duncan, hello. That lipstick color makes her look like she had lip surgery. It looks ridiculous. Agreed. Thank you for the support. It wasn't that long ago when she was looking for money because somebody had asked her for money on the street, or she was just doing it for show on her channel, and she had like a $5 bill or something, and she wanted to get something smaller. You all call it something in Canada, like some kind of coin or something that she was looking for, because she did not want to give that person a $5 bill. Yet she's sitting here saying that she would just hand out a 20 and take them sandwiches. You're so full of shit, Chantel.
for charity, I like to donate to people in other countries who are literally starving, you know, not people who don't have a choice.
That's crazy. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and let her talk.
Learned to budget and finance after I got married. Yeah, me too. I was really bad on my own at the villa.
The loony. What is that? $2? Yes, that's what she was looking for.
Yep.
Pre-chewed cheese sandwiches covered in cat hair and filth. That's what she handed out to people. Like 4. Hey, MC, good to see you, girl. A loony, a toonie, whatever.
But I'm still pretty good. Like I used to buy like hundreds and hundreds of dollars of useless crap. You know. Hello, Amanda. I don't talk about them a lot, Faith. Somebody came in here and said that they asked me to donate, which probably is just a troll, but.
So why present day aren't you spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on useless crap? We know the answer to that. Why are you sitting there acting like you got it and you're just like being responsible and you're doing what you're supposed to do and paying your debts and all of that? Chantel, you don't have it. You don't have it anymore.
And I was explaining why I wouldn't.
Which, that's your business, whatever. But don't come on here and act like you're better than people and you're saving money and you're paying your debts, when the reality of the situation is you don't make even a fucking fraction of what you used to. You don't have hundreds of dollars to spend on junk. If you did, you would still be doing it present day. Missing Mimic says, remember in Cuba when she was crying over her money and how people were poor and she wanted to help? I love the support group and Yabbit in the morning. We love you too, girl. Yes, we remember that. And we remember when she gave away her laptop because she wanted attention from that guy. Basically, according to her, she paid to have somebody give her attention, if you will. That's how I remember it happening. Missing Mimic, thank you for the support, hun.
How does this happen when you've been gifted a house plus $700,000? Not being good with money, not being smart with money, not being responsible. I wasn't responsible at one point either.
You're still not. You're still not. You're ordering thousands of dollars that you don't have on takeout deliveries and food items, Chantel. Stop it. Stop acting like you're better than anybody else. This is ridiculous. Mostly Venomous, hello. Welcome to True Love. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to send your address for your postcard, your sticker, and your trading card to the email below, and also add in the subject line that you joined the True Love tier. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you, girl.
I want that kind of husband. She can talk about whatever she wants, whenever she wants, her channel. That's Squeaky From. That's the basic facts.
Desi's mama says we see everything every day, Chins. Keep the lies and projection going. Exactly. Like, look over here to what Shani and Rev are doing, living in a tent, being irresponsible, not helping themselves. Don't look at me and what I got going on over here. You need to focus over here. You're, again, like somebody said in chat, one paycheck away from being in the same situation as them. Desi's mama, thank you for the support, hun. Agony Jones says, shaking my head, fake Canadians in the chat. It's a loony and toony. Enough with that fake Y at the end of my dollars. Put some respect on our beaver tails. Oh, she done told y'all. Holy crap. All right, Agony Jones. Shameful Canadians in the chat. Langley, holy shit. Thank you so much for gifting 20 the YouTube Underground memberships. Welcome, welcome, all new members. A word from our sponsor, Pickle. What you had to say for Langley today? Go ahead.
When life gives you cucumbers,
Yes.
make pickles and keep on pickling.
Hell yeah, and it's the perfect season for you motherfuckers to be making some good homemade pickles. That's what I'm talking about. Langley, thank you so much, girl. All new members, please feel free to use your custom emojis in the chat.
Most expensive thing? I don't know. Maybe a $400 pair of sunglasses? Oh, okay, Kimby, I thought you were talking about that.
Okay, so can somebody clarify what was said? Let me see if I can find it. Is she saying the most expensive thing that she's bought is a $400 pair of sunglasses? Is she really for real right now? That's kind of sad if that's true. A $400 pair of sunglasses. I mean, you've owned a car at one point, right? Wouldn't that be your most expensive purchase is your car? What's the deal with the $400 sunglasses? That kind of confused me a little bit.
I was like, you must not know them. I'm wearing, this is my lip combo. Anytime anyone asks, this is Pinky Swear and Yummy Lip Gloss.
Yes, she did, Sarah. Those sunglasses are long gone. Number one, I don't think I could ever buy a $400 pair of sunglasses, but if I did, they definitely would be put up in a case somewhere forever.
Elf and CoverGirl.
Yes, MC, you fucking nailed it, bro. The most expensive thing she's ever bought is her bitch souvenir. Damn. Hit it. There we go.
Oh, you're cute.
And they were ridiculous looking. Yes, damn you kids. Hey, Marisha, good to see you, girl.
I want to make mafe, I think. I could go for a husband right now. Do you get tired? Yeah, if it's hot especially. You know what? If I could have a business, I would make lip combo business.
Do you think that dishwasher was more expensive, Cancer Warrior? I don't know. Dishwasher definitely cost Chantel a pretty penny. But I would say that at this point, with her being with Salah as long as she has, I think she's definitely spent more on Salah than she has dishwasher for sure, by a long shot.
But thank you, Clover. The elf lip liners, they're like $3. Like, why are people spending? No way, I'm not spending too much on something like that I can get for $3. Sorry.
Well, you act like you have a choice in the matter.
The Scooty. Oh yeah, the Scooty is expensive. It was like $5 after delivery and pack, $600. Thank you, great grandma.
Gabby's World. R.I.P. to your expensive sunglasses, girl.
Oh, hi, Green Ripper. Eyes, lips, and face. Oh, I didn't know that. That it had a meaning. That makes sense. I thought it meant elf, like an elf. On hats for your dad.
Butter Crumpet says Salon his inbred dog pack. Well, the inbred dog pack, according to Chantel, yes, agreed.
Really? Scooty has far exceeded. Ew, the white stuff. Yeah, I know, me too. I didn't think it would even move. I don't think so, Amanda, but that would be a good idea, yeah. I didn't know that either. So, I'm probably going to go to Kick soon. It's already 7.
Recording, she showed those at the very beginning.
7:19.
Oh, yeah, the Temu mobile they got when they were in Kuwait. I forgot about that. She bought that too.
Buttermilk blush from NYX.
Washer didn't get no car, guys.
Really? I saw those.
Hey, Mard.
I love buying pricey supplements. Yeah, everyone has their own thing that they like to buy, you know? Hey, Mike. Oh my God, Larry, is he okay? Northern Lights, where can we see these? I don't think I want to order food. I want to make mafe, maybe. Yeah,
I'm telling you, this whole not ordering food shit is sus. I think she's on a ban. The Anon sister says she paid to renovate a whole house in Syria. Exactly. She bought a $700 wig and ruined it. I forgot about that.
Beef tallow skin products are very popular right now, eh? I think it's better if you eat them. Yeah, but Aurora, where can I see that? Aurora Borealis, run into you. You could do a grill bees. I don't want to use the grill. I saw someone using it yesterday. Anywhere in Ottawa? Oh no. Donna? I can't scoot away from the city.
Sometimes it snows in April. I still remember your original name. I'm pretty sure Dishwasher's Legally Blonde with those thick ass glasses. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the iPad that she bought him. Holy shit. Yeah, I remember now. Still, Salah got a watch, he got a phone, he got a wardrobe, he got an apartment, he got a car. The list, I will give you this. She definitely dropped a lot of coin, and she had a lot of coin to drop when she was in Dishwasher, but I still believe that she spent more money on Salah and his family.
Or maybe I'll have craft dinner for dinner. I miss craft dinner. Is it hot there? Yeah, it was 31 degrees Celsius, which is very hot. Like, what is...
Salads and Grown Butt Hair says she keeps sniffing her shit fingers after digging in her ass. You keep missing it. Holy shit, bro.
Is that like 100 or something?
When is the pink eye going to set in? Somehow she's become immune to her own ass, swamp ass, and shit particles, because she definitely should have had a severe case of the pink eye by now in both eyes. Remember how long Dishwasher wore those outfits after him and Chantel had broke up? I mean, he wore them until the motherfuckers had shrank so much they look like little kids' clothes.
Yeah, dumpster snacks. People who make content creation, yeah, is a job, believe it or not. Yes, I agree. It's an entertainment business. But we're on monetized platforms, so I don't expect people's gifts to be able to pay my bills. So no, that's not the same as coming on here, not doing any content, and just asking for handouts to pay all of your life. Like, what? How
Oh my God, dude. Self-awareness is a thing, Chantel.
are you that dumb that you don't see that? Like,
where's the content? Then Missing Mimic says, where's the entertainment?
I don't know what you got to do, but I don't know how to help you, but I'm pretty much done explaining it.
Damn You Kid says Kick is watching her, by the way. What do you know? Damn You Kid, spill the beans, please. Oh, you mean when they came in her chat, you think they're keeping their eye on her? I'm sure they are.
Donations versus gifts, yeah. I never come on here and ask anymore, like at all anymore. And even before,
is the entertainment in the room? Cancer Warrior says the groceries, the weed alone, I think was more than Salah's whole wardrobe. The wine, the hotels, the coat, the phone, the electronics, the new clothes, shit for Dee Dee. The list goes on. In my opinion, she spent more on Dishwasher. You might be right.
Before that, I've asked very few in between. I've never e-bagged. I never put my...
Tap, bitch. I'm sorry. Say it again. Actually, half speed. Half speed for this one. Half speed for this Whopper with the extra cheese, if you will. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I never come on here and ask anymore, like at all anymore. And even before that, I've asked very few in between. I've never e-bagged. I heard
that needs to go on the motherfucking soundboard. I've never e-bagged. And then we need to roll the clips, baby.
I never put my PayPal link.
Bro, you were pinning your PayPal. Salah was pinning your PayPal. Turdrop was pinning your PayPal. You had goals set in your chat. You would say, send me money to do this or send me money to do that. What are you talking about, ma'am? Are you okay? Has the diabetes ate your brain at this point? Desi's mama says, I thought she is the grifter queen. Oh my God. E-begging every day, bitch. The nerve of her. Are we watching the same show here, Chantel? Right, damn you kids. Desi's mama, thank you for the super chat.
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever.
Reactors do. So, who's the beggars? Not me. I don't.
Well, you also try to tell people that you're what, 357 pounds or some shit like that. So you probably have convinced yourself that's the truth, and you probably convinced yourself that you don't e-beg.
I'm on here e-begging. Like I said, if something happened and I wasn't monetized on any platforms anymore,
I'm pretty sure you were monetized when you got the donations for your brand new apartment. I'm pretty sure you were monetized when you were asking people to feed the homeless cats of Kuwait, which you in turn ate that money. Then you were just flat out asking people to send money to your PayPal, and you would eat wherever they requested for you to go. What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah, I would be dipping. Bye. Get job time. That's it. I would get a job. And I would spend 8 hours a day looking for a job. When I needed an apartment in Syria, I knew it would be challenging with my credit history. I spent 8 hours a day finding a place that didn't give a shit, as long as I showed that I made enough money to cover the bills. That's what happens. Then, yeah, what else?
You know what's crazy about this entire situation? Like, regardless of who Shani and Rev is, can you imagine trying to flex on the likes of Shani and Rev? Does that make you feel better about yourself that the one couple that you can flex on is Shani and Rev, Chantel? Again, the bar's in hell.
That's what I would do. I wouldn't let myself go homeless and sit in a tent all day and ask people to pay my bills. Do you see the difference? Or I don't know.
We don't. We're having a hard time. Honestly, I can't tell who's Shani and who's Chantel at this point.
Like, and I'm not sitting here saying I'm better than anyone else. I'm just saying that's why I don't want to donate to people in that situation, because it's not going to help them. You know? Mother meal.
You could have made it just as simple as, I don't want to donate, and then move on. I don't want to donate to Shani and Rev. I don't need to sit here and give any other reason other than I just don't want to donate to them, and keep it pushing. That's it.
Yes, I still have a fish. I got to make a mother meal. I do enjoy them too.
She's even talking like Shani.
They're good. Who uses MSG? Hey, Lavisa, what cucumber guy? He bought a skateboard. He bought, like, whenever they got paid from Buff Leave for the, doing that stupid show or whatever they were doing. They got like $800. They went and bought fishnets. Like, and people can buy what they want with their money, but then don't ask for people to pay your bills. If you had money.
And you got money for food for cats in Kuwait, and you ate that money.
Like, and they buy weed and stuff. Like, I pay my bills, and then whatever I have left over, I buy what I want. But I'm not on here asking people for money, so it doesn't matter. It's no one's business, No, I bought an eyebrow pencil. No, I never saw that squeaky from.
Hey, Alexis.
Yeah.
I think there is like a community that does keep up with Shani and Rev, and there are reactors out there who cover Shani and Rev. But even with that being said, you don't hear people saying the things that Chantel is saying, especially considering, like I said, they're basically the same people.
I understand people have mental health problems, and, it makes life a lot harder. Like, I know what that's like, but if you're...
Again, I don't care. Figure it out, homeless people. That's the thing that you have to remember, is she's not just directing this at Shani and Rev. She is talking about homeless people in general. She's not just directing this at them.
If you don't have a good routine, like if you're not providing for yourself, you feel even lower. You know what I mean? I don't know. One of the most resilient people on here. I don't know. Every dog has their day. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Amanda. I have to take the time to shape them more, but I can't wait to try my new outfit. Maybe I'll wear it for Shawarma Fest.
Yes, please.
I wish I could just wear it like with just the short sleeves. You always come out stronger from anything you come up against in life and get through it. Yeah, like
So is that what the problem is? And that's why she's been kicking around Shanny and Rev so much? I'm assuming they're getting donations, kind of like that guy on TikTok who she was really pissed about. People must be obviously sending that person donations. And when it comes down to it, Chantel has very few people that are willing to send her any kind of support. She's got the Nina and the Ryder, and it really stops there. So she must see these other people who she thinks that she's so much better than, and she provides all of this great entertainment. She's on a monetized platform. People don't support her, but they support the likes of Shannon and Rev and whoever that other bum was on TikTok.
For pride? That's the thing. Like, everyone should do that. Like, that's how life, that's the whole point of life. Life is never going to be like, yay, happiness constantly. Like, if you are waiting around for that level of like zen every day, all day, it's just not going to happen. So just
absolutely can be happy in life. Are bad things going to happen? Obviously. Is it going to be like that every day? It depends on you. That's a choice. And Chantel has convinced herself that happiness is not possible. So she's learned to just accept what her life is, and it's absolutely miserable, and it's always going to be that.
Just like learn
what a ray of Canadian sunshine she is.
From it, move on, you know? And if you don't learn from something, you're going to keep repeating it until you do. I have things like that I'm going through.
Oh my God. How far do walking your squares get you, cutie?
Through. I don't think I'm going to go to Pride. It's too crowded. I think it's, I don't know.
Mark safe, gays. Mark safe.
When is it? I'm going to go on kick. What time is it now? Oh boy. I better go soon.
She can't be happy in life. She's just accepted that all she's worthy of is a romance scammer who's taking her money and building his own personal life in Syria. That's just what God's plan is.
Mike.
He said nay to gay.
Grain of salt, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to let people talk, say whatever they want. I don't care. You know, there's no point in wasting your energy, like, trying to explain yourself to people who just don't care about it, like, if you're right or wrong.
Meanwhile, she's spending an hour explaining herself.
They just, you know, have their minds made up about you, and that's it. Oh, to decorate with flags and stuff? Please, what did you say? Oh, for kick. You guys prefer kick? I got to figure out dinner, so we'll probably make dinner together later. I don't know. Maybe we can go to the park, or should we go? Where should we go? I got to figure that out.
We go to the park and do what exactly? Are you going to walk a square? No.
I'm so afraid of the train. I haven't been on it since the barf lady was on it. Like, I legit have such a high level of barf phobia. Ugh. I don't think Pizza's going to go to Pride. He's not in Ottawa anymore. Yeah, that's what I do, Mike. I did do a vlog of the stuff. Oh, really, YouTube lover? Okay, I gotta pee. And oh, thank you. Somebody sent some little gifts. I can't see what they are. I can just see that you sent them. I can't see who sent them. Thank you. Salmon and asparagus. You know.
You think that she's the one he puked on the train? You know what? I never even considered that. Okay, let's pivot over to last night's kick. I've already got it pulled up at the timestamp I want to start at, and I got to make sure that we get to that. The title of the stream is Bees Maxing. She's setting at, brace yourselves, a whopping 617 views. Them big numbers for you, big girl. Go ahead, Chantel. You have the floor. This is later that night. She comes back on. I went ahead and fast forwarded to the 1 hour and 30-minute mark when she's about to go in the kitchen. It's pretty boring up until that point. She was outside. She smoked her weed or whatever, but it doesn't get somewhat interesting until she goes into her kitchen and she makes her 5 hot dogs and her entire box of mac and cheese. So that's where we are, in case you were wondering.
Like rumbly. Think of the friggin' metformin. What is beef doing? Bread with hamburgers. Really, Teardrop? I find that the sliced bread gets too greasy, like, you know.
She's even lower on that couch than she was just a while ago.
Needs to be fed. Yeah, she's playing with it. So I got some stewing beef, halal.
How long until she's completely flat on her back with an oxygen mask strapped to her face, still trying to do kick streams? Will that be the entertainment you're going to be providing on your monetized platform soon, cutie?
So I'm gonna make mafe tomorrow. Ciabatta sandwiches from Wendy's. Not from Wendy's here. We had ciabatta sandwiches at McDonald's.
5 addicted to cold brew. And let me tell you something. After she ate said 5 hot dogs, she was not satiated because she says they didn't have buns.
And Popeyes.
Which I get it, right? The bun is the most filling part. If you're going to eat a hot dog, it's going to be the bread that fills you up. But 5 hot dogs and an entire box of mac and cheese, and it's not filling you up, you might have a problem. But square walk is not going to fix.
Before the Popeyes chicken sandwich came out, V1. Oh, good idea, teardrop. Squeaky could take you to... I don't want to go to a... I want to see the Aurora stuff. I'm hungry. When kids would rip their sandwiches and there was smushed fingerprints in the bread, I'd start dry heaving. I know. It's like, I know what you mean. Yeah, before you guys had the chicken sandwich, Canada had chicken sandwiches on this, like, diamond...
Okay, hold on. Maui says, what if the boneless couch sinks in and she gets stuck in it? Let's just pray that she's live when it happens, bro. She'll roll off.
Shaped ciabatta bun. And there was one called Creole and one Cajun, and it was so good. Oh, who meowing, Mom? Really? I don't know.
Did she really do that? She could have taken a page out of Rosie's book and double dogged it, throw 2 or 3 hot dogs on the same bun. Shut up. Do you know how dangerous that is? You all better not be out here double dogging it. That is dangerous. Every time I give my kid a hot dog, even my grown-ass sons, chew it up. Do you know how dangerous hot dogs are? And you're double dogging it? Unbelievable.
My memory for food is amazing. You weren't a fan of the ciabattas? Yeah, I had them like maybe twice, but I found it pretty... The sauce was good.
I probably sound like a psycho when I talk to my kids and I tell them to make sure they chew their shit up. Like literally, I will hand the plate off and say, make sure you chew that up. Don't be in there because they'll go off and they're on their computer and talking to their friends. And you know how kids are. They get loud and they get excited or whatever. Don't forget to chew your food. Don't be in there choking.
Non's shape is typically called
Me a heart attack.
teardrop. Yes. It's like long and then boop. I've seen Obsession. Yeah, enjoy. Ciabattas. Yeah. True. They could have stood to have more guts. Yeah, my friggin' crunch wrap today was gross. There was hardly any filling. I really think I'm done with...
Hey, battered zebra. Oh. Tap. Okay, so earlier, I don't know if maybe we missed it, but I don't think she admitted to the Taco Bell. And again, I could have missed it. That's a very big possibility. Hey, JoJo B's life. Her dad watches her double dog, and I wish I was making this up. Get it together, Raw's household. What? Well, her dad's a weirdo. Like, again, I hate to say that, but so is her mom, but her dad is a real fucking creep too. I said what I said. Thank you for being a member for 36 months. That's wild. I can't imagine watching my 700-pound child sit there and double dog hot dogs on a live stream. Bitch, I'm pulling the router.
Yes. It's like long and then boop. I've seen Obsession. Yeah, enjoy. Ciabatta.
She had a sour cream container on her sofa from the Taco Bell. I'm dead.
Ciabattas. Yeah. True.
Oh, they calling creep paw. Creep paw? Is that how they say it? Is that what Scar came up with? That's actually very fitting.
They could have stood to have more guts. Yeah, my friggin' crunch wrap today was gross. There was hardly any filling. I really think I'm done with Taco Hell.
Taco Hell, huh? Yeah, Taco Hell today. Did you scoot over there to get the Taco Hell? Are you banned on the DoorDash apps?
Chibo Mato, no, what is that? I like black and ranch dip sauce from...
Dude, so Sam sent me an old clip from one of Rosie's streams, and her mom is fucking lit as fucking it, and it all made sense. When she sent me that clip and I watched how fucked up she was in it, I was like, wow. I never really considered that because I don't know, whatever reason, but I think you fucking nailed it with that one, babe.
Fucking Popeyes. You don't trust Taco Bell meat? Let's go in the kitchen. Where am I going to put my fan? I guess I'll just turn my...
I mean, can't we all agree that if your kid was out of control, still living at home at 700 pounds, showing all this on a live stream, odds are you'd smoke crack too.
This is such a weird fan.
OMC says, and Rosie stays fucked up on pills too. The dots are starting to connect.
It's so cheap ass. Fart maxing. Make them at home. Oh, the crunch wraps. Yeah, with the Taco Bell kid, eh? I'm gonna get you. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. It must have been love, but it's over.
Now, she keeps talking about how tired she is. So she got up early to watch and moderate for Salah's chat. And I believe there were some people reporting back that she wasn't in there for a long amount of time, probably still in bed, forcing herself to wake up or whatever. Anyways, after he gets done live streaming, she says she goes back to bed until 2:00 in the afternoon. And then she goes on to tell the chat how tired she is. Like, how the fuck do you sleep till 2:00 in the middle of the fucking day and you're tired at like 9, 10 o'clock at night? Hey, aimbot, Rosie's dad ate the hot dogs for the shape. What? What does that mean? He ate the hot dogs for the shape. I feel like this is going over my head. Aimbot, thank you for the support. I think I might know what you're saying, but I don't want it to go there. But I think it just did. Thank you for the support. Moving on.
For now, the moment we touched, till the lights have gone out. I don't know the words, I just invent them. Excuse me.
Lauren, get a hold of yourself, woman.
What's this? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Okay, Cyanide Cupcake says it isn't alleged. She talks about Ativan openly. So what is that for? How does she get it? I thought this motherfucker don't have insurance. How does she have access to Ativan? That's prescribed, right?
Oh, I know.
Hey, Dastardly, it's good to see you.
Pots are filthy.
Hey, hell no.
One of them is. Oh, sorry.
Don't you love when we get an up close look at this? It's covered in cat hair and lint and filth. Oh, it's a benzo. No way.
Sorry, come here, baby.
Ativan's the weak version of Xanax. So my question still remains: if she doesn't have insurance, how is she getting a prescription like that? Rosie, you was talking about us, all the other communities, especially last night, crying about us. So you brought this all on yourself. That's right, Cindy. She's got it coming.
I have too many things on here.
You can get it online pretty cheap without a prescription. That's crazy.
Hey, it must have been love.
I mean, call me crazy. I just don't think that Rosie's the type of person that needs something like a benzo. Get that motherfucker some meth ASAP.
I love you. You okay? Did you hit your nose?
Stage 4 hoarder habits. Hello, Tamaras. All those mega-sized folks are taking something for pain to escape, etc. Dr. Now showed us on his show, TGIF. TGIF to you as well, and I guess that makes sense. I didn't realize that benzos were used for pain, but I don't much dabble in the prescription medication, so there's that. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Kathy with the kicking K, hello. I'm convinced she only keeps BG for content. The reason she got BG was for content. I mean, we've heard Chantel very recently talking about how bad, oh my God, where did that shit come from? Did you just clean out a kitchen drawer, Chantel? What is this? I just realized the big mess on her counter. What is that shit? Is that all of her makeup? Wow, benzos aren't painkillers. That's what I thought. BG is annoying her, keeping her up at night, talking about she doesn't know what she's going to do. But yes, BG is for content. And when BG is done serving her purpose, BG is out the fucking door like all the other cats. Kathy, thank you for being a member for 22 months. Who the fuck puts their makeup right in their dirty kitchen?
I know.
Yes, that's a huge thing of grapes over there. An empty box of God only knows what, all kinds of dirty dishes, recycling. Can you see the trash bag, Chantal? I feel like it's been a while since we've seen all the trash bags in your apartment. I'm kind of sad. I miss them.
Okay. You like to see okay, maybe?
Not pain, but they make you feel good. I guess an escape from reality.
Yeah. Make believe that we're together. Sorry guys, I was washing my makeup kit thing. The counter. Yeah, I know. It's bad.
If she says it's bad, you know it's bad. Yeah, active bags. We want to see your active bag, Chantel. So not only is she eating takeout, the Taco Bell, whatever, she's definitely been cooking in her kitchen. There's that old ass pan. It looks like cheese on it. Girl is eating around the clock, but we already knew that. Why does she have dishes with a dishwasher? Why does she have dishes and there's one person in the damn house? There's one person. One person.
The Doritos lip gloss. Every once in a while, I like wash my makeup out. I have the munchies. I should eat that. I should put that lip gloss on.
No, you don't. We want to know what happened that it was so bad that you had to wash your makeup out. She must have put something in that makeup bag that got all over her makeup. Chantel doesn't just clean her makeup for no reason. Bullshit. Oh, she definitely does, Tweety. Definitely. Let me give you, I would call it a pro tip, but is it a pro tip? I think that everybody should know this, especially we're all adults here. She eats for 10 people. Absolutely. You clean as you go. You don't let the cheese get dried onto your spatula like that. Number one, it's going to take you forever to get it off. If she would have just washed it off as soon as she got that cheese on there, she wouldn't have the problem that she's going to have trying to get that crud off of that spatula. But she doesn't care anyways. She's going to pop up in Malaysia soon. Butter crumpet. She's in no condition to travel. You like to clean up after? I mean, so occasionally I'll do that, but I like to make the cleanup easier on myself, especially with so many people that I'm feeding and so many dishes that need to be done. I find it easier to just clean up like the spatula, for instance. Just rinse it off in the sink, and then that way it can go immediately into the dishwasher. If you let shit sit there and dry, you're spending all that extra time and extra effort into scrubbing it off. So I just try to do it as I go. Because when you get done serving and cooking, nobody wants to clean up after that shit.
I'm just going to the washroom.
And again, just as a reminder, and I know BG is just adorable and she's so super cute. There's no place for her on that counter. That is where Chantel puts her clean dishes to dry. And again, as a reminder, she's never washed that mat ever.
Guys.
I'd be interested to know if Chantel is feeding BG that dry kibble that she bought her because the animal service people came over when people made that report on her. That was the only reason that she bought that, was to prove to the people that she was feeding BG actual food. But I don't think she's giving it to her. Oh, Lauren, I wish I could. I really do.
Really? With you?
I have great kids. I love them to death, but I'm going to tell you what. They are just not the best when it comes to cleaning. It is what it is, man.
Okay. Oh, BG. Watch your toe beans. Why? You gotta watch them. BG.
Did y'all just stop talking or is the chat froze? Okay, there, we have some movement now. Y'all got all quiet on me there for a minute. I was like, what'd I say? Hell, it was awkward for a second.
Hi, BG. Oof.
They are mini tornadoes. I will do all the dishes and everything before I leave in the morning. By the time I get home, dishes already piled back up in the sink, like dried up cereal. I'm just like, girl. And I've gotten to a point into my life to where it's easier for me just to kind of just deal with it instead of like bitching about it and making a big scene about it. I'll just fucking take care of it. It is what it is, man. Sometimes you find more peace just doing that than stressing yourself out, trying to get it through to their heads what they need to be doing. It'll eventually click. I have faith that eventually it will click.
Sorry, guys. Thank you, Teardrop. I know you do. I'm pretty messy sometimes. I mean, I eventually put the stuff away, but not soon enough, probably. You can't see the aurora? Okay, let me know if you can see it, because I have makeup everywhere, too. Guess what I got? Extreme beans. It gets messy, too.
This is her pre-meal before the 5 hot dogs and the entire box of mac and cheese, by the way. Actually, Cancer Warrior, that's probably a good thing.
Bismillah. Yeah, I'm gonna put the food. What's your chobby? No, it's dirty. That way.
That's what I say. Who wants to eat craft dinner at 42? Like, I feel like there's always an exception for the rule. Like I say, like cookouts, or you got kids that you're just trying to feed and you're trying to keep things simple. You've had a long, hard day with the kids, or you've been at work all day. Like, there are exceptions to things. But a single woman with all of these options, she could eat whatever she wants. She doesn't have to worry about picky kids or picky husband or picky anything for that matter. This is a choice. Can you imagine living the life that Chantel has? She could really have it really good. It's just her. She doesn't have to, again, worry about what anybody else wants to eat. She can pick it all out herself. And what she chooses is hot dogs and Kraft mac and cheese.
Moomy. Moomy.
At least get the Velveeta or the Cracker Barrel ones, right, dude?
Goomy. Goomy means move it. Or get up. Or go ahead means go. I know. I'm just letting the water get hot. And
Dude, that's butter. I just noticed that. That's her big stick of, that's not even a stick. What is that? Like, we have just regular sticks. That's like a big, dare I say, square of butter, but that's our butter. You want to see my butter? Fatma says, day 4 of no live stream member emojis. They work in video comments, bro. And I'm starting to think you can't see me in chat either. Fatma, I don't think I did see you in chat. What's going on? I think YouTube's got it out for you, girl. Hang in there. Hopefully they get it fixed. And I'm sorry about that. And I appreciate you hanging in there and supporting the channel. It's really that it's Kraft mac and cheese and hot dogs. It's that it's the entire box and 5 hot dogs. That's true. And that's a good point. I fry my hot dogs in butter. Sue me. Addicted to Cobra, we've had this discussion about frying hot dogs in butter. It's weird.
run on this pan.
Emma Girl says her emojis don't work either. Holy shit, man. pound of butter.
Touch me down. I close my eyes.
Yeah, Fatma, type in chat so we can see if we see you, girl.
I have to go to the bathroom again. Sorry, guys. I have a weird body.
No, me thinks you got a kidney infection. So when she was gone for a minute, she went to the bathroom. Just Jamie's not working either. Holy fuck. And then she came back and she sat down and she's like, hold on, I got to go to the bathroom again. That sounds to me like she's got some kind of infection going on. Tap it back.
Run on this pan. Touch me down. I close my eyes. I have to go to the bathroom again. Sorry, guys. I have a weird body.
You got an infection. That'd be my guess. No emojis for you either? What the hell? Oh boy. Listen, my complaint is not with the fried hot dogs. That was not what I ever said. My complaint is that my bestie invited me over to a birthday party and then she served fried hot dogs. You mean to tell me I packed all these fucking kids up, went out and got a nice little fucking birthday gift, and you had the audacity to sit down and serve me some homemade fried up hot dogs? Yes, I'm offended. I've never recovered. I'm just joking. I think a lot of people take me serious when I'm just joking. I mean, I did give her a hard time, but it's just shits and giggles, bro. The most offensive thing about that whole situation is that bitch knows how to cook. Like, she really can cook good. Like, so that's fine. You don't want to cook for a party. I get it. But you decided to cook and this is what you decided to cook. Don't invite me back. Okay, Oranges is saying that the regular emojis are gone too. What the hell? That's definitely got to be on YouTube's end.
Who's got the zoomies?
Exactly. She can cook and serve hot dogs, girl. Not even grilled. Her husband's always on the grill cooking up some shit. And you gonna fry me up some hot dogs in the house on a pan and some butter? No, ma'am. Kidney infection, bees.
I'm just gonna wash this pan, okay? After we eat, we can go look for Aurora Borealis, maybe.
I know I missed one because I know you had 5, big girl. At least they weren't boiled hot dogs. Dude, I grew up on boiled hot dogs. That's the only way my grandma cooked them. Holy shit. I can't even imagine doing that. I've never made my kids boiled hot dogs. I'll put that shit in the oven. Gary Thomas says, it amazes me how much food Chantel puts away. I'm a man. If I tried to eat more than 3 hot dogs, I would be sick as death. And I'm a man. Exactly, Gary. She eats more than a man. She eats more than 2 men. She eats more than a fucking family. So does Rosie when they're talking about the price of beef. Again, you all should be eating the best of the best. These girls that don't have kids and literally are doing social media for a living should be living their best life. Hey, I love black cats. And this is how they choose to spend their time. Can you imagine that? Like, having kids is not for everybody. Do you, girl. Be free. Live your best life. But this, get out of here. Gary, thank you for the support, hun.
And I ran so far away. Couldn't get away.
You still hold on to that, huh, Kate? Kate says, I always remember helping a broke-ass college friend move into an apartment, no elevator. Oh, boy. Had a bottle of water as a thank you. Then she went out for takeout after I left for home. And here you are years later venting about that in chat. So you understand where I'm coming from with the fried hot dog situation. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Dude, I've never had a veggie hot dog. What is that like?
All right. Turn on what's for.
She always uses her hand as a sponge. And to be fair, I would imagine, and I know this is going to sound crazy, her hand is probably cleaner than that sponge. I don't believe that Chantel changes out her sponge. Her sponge is as dirty, if not dirtier, than that towel that sits there and soaks up all the water from her dirty dishes. And it sets in water. It's probably mildewed. Oh, just the thought of it makes me want to gag. Exactly. It's sour as hell.
Sorry, guys.
You got to keep them dish sponges on hand. You got to keep them on hand.
Here, there. I'm just
Another life lesson for you guys. Keep dish sponges on hand.
washing my fork and everything. Getting the food ready.
Oh, well, there's a sponge. It's back.
Breast milk? Pump it up. Hot dogs. Nothing can make this one stop. You gotta move this. You're doing fine. Oh, fuck. Breast milk.
No, she doesn't have a drying rack. She just sets it on the side of her sink, and she doesn't even squeeze the water out.
This is KD, extra creamy. Crock dinner.
Bro, nobody's eating that shit. Are you eating the dried noodles? You are, aren't you? I knew it.
This is KD, extra creamy.
Speaking of KD, where's 10 KD? Oh, Big Mama. Where's she at today?
Crock dinner. Jane.
Yes, devil lettuce. When my sponge is spicy and flexible, I use it to clean my shower before throwing it away. Also a great idea. Absolutely. 2 kids under 2 KD. That was funny.
People, don't you know it's about time? You guys are gonna see how I make my KD. Beans and wieners.
Hey, Vanessa. Good to see you, girl.
Extra cream.
Dish rags for what? To wash dishes? I've never used a dish rag to wash dishes. I use like kitchen towels to clean off my counters. That's it.
Foodie man. You didn't mind me looking down there, so get over it. If I could be an animal for a day, extra sharp. Clink, clink. I would want to be my own house cat. No. I think an orangutan. Do you know they live in the tree canopies, swinging from tree to tree? You want to be a pig?
Okay, so she's not eating the noodles, but I'm not sure what she's eating. Yulia says use a dish brush to remove physical debris. Once it looks clean enough to eat off of, use a soapy sponge. That's how you keep sponges non-icky. Well, I don't know. For a brush, for me, my hands just don't work right. So if I got something that's really hard to get off, I got one of those metal sponges. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I'm sure you do. I use that if it's really hard to get off, and then I'll follow it up with the dish sponge or whatever. I never can use those brushes right. I don't know what it is. But thank you for the advice, Yulia. Appreciate you.
Tuna and mushroom soup to Katie.
Is it still the pickled beans? You don't care enough. I'm gonna wash it and be done. That's right, girl. As long as it's clean.
Really? Bean salad. Good. Where's Bobby Joe? Hi, baby.
Dastardly says, this was wild to watch. You forget with everything else she has going on that this woman is simply a white trash death fat. Very well said. I agree. And what's crazy is that she's constantly calling other people white trash when that is literally who she is in her lifestyle that she lives present day. Hey, cats, trauma dump because I have no life. I had to chuck all my freezer food because I forgot to turn it back on a week ago and I didn't realize until I came back from shopping. Girl, oh, that is the absolute worst. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, not Teardrop's husband's floor hot dogs. I love black cats. I hope you guys are doing okay. And thank you for the support. That sucks, girl.
Come here, honey.
Dude, we used to have an issue where we had our deep freezer out in the garage and we were keeping all of our meat out there. And our kids would go out there and get popsicles and then leave the freaking door open and then shit would defrost and we'd have to throw everything away. It was fucking insanity.
I love you. No, I love you. And I love you. I love you. I love you.
Yuck. Collect all that cat hair. And meanwhile, you're cooking up hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Oh.
That's a hit too, girl. You lose all your meat in your freezer. Shit is not cheap.
I'm using a really small pot, so it's bubbling over.
Chunky cult member says the lighting really emphasizes the Slayton forehead. Girl, it is coming in. Somebody in her chat said it and she repeated it, but I don't think she realized that they were talking about her. I don't think that she's realized that she is growing the Tammy Slayton forehead. I never thought that we would see it again, to be quite honest, but here we are. Chunky, thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh, well, whatever. Come on.
Hairballs and hot dogs.
Give me a break. Shake that body for people, don't you? No, don't you know it's about time?
So I just don't understand exactly why the boiling water is on the back, especially with her setting down to cook this meal. Why would you put the boiling pan of water in the very back? Like, if anything, if there's not enough room for the pan to go on the other burner next to the hot dogs or whatever, why wouldn't you push the hot dogs to the back to have the boiling water in the front? Never makes any sense with Chantel.
Can't you hear the jam is pumping? I don't know how it goes. Those meters, I like my meters very burnt. Ah. I get icy water today. Come here. As the British say, butter.
There we go. I had to get to the part, man. Look at all this butter that she puts in this mac and cheese. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that big thing of butter. Look at that. Look at that glob of butter that she's putting in that mac and cheese. Mind you, with all of the health issues that she has. Hey, Pink Warrior, exactly. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a fucking Karen, bro. I'm really not, but holy shit, dude.
BG. What, BG? Oh, BG, are you attacking me? The thing on the ceiling is nothing, baby. It's nothing, my love.
If BG was a kid, it'd be a badass kid. I swear to God, that cat's out of control.
She thinks it's something, but it's nothing. It's just light. I let her catch it once, like I moved this object.
Oh, I do believe that Chantel eats butter. I think we have enough evidence to prove that Chantel eats butter. Absolutely.
And she didn't believe me. She kept, I don't know what her problem is.
Oh, badass cat.
Yeah. We're gonna put this cheese in there also.
Oh, so we got butter. I think that's either cream, half and half, and then more cheese to go into the mac and cheese that came with cheese already. Hey, Scrange. Okay, Scrange says I don't put milk or butter in my Kraft dinner. So you cook it in the water, right? And then when it gets done, you drain the water and then you just add the cheese flavoring.
This is. Oh no, I dropped some of the powder. Shit.
You know that butter's got all kinds of cat hair and cat dander and probably cat litter in it. Think she's going to cover that butter up. She's going to put it in the bag. She's going to do something to protect it. Fuck no.
What, BG?
Emotional Sport Muffin says, I still think that BG is the final boss. Is that not real butter? No way. I really assumed it was butter this entire time. Silly gunt.
I need more milk, maybe?
Okay, Chunky Cult member says, I love mac and cheese and I use a can of cream corn instead of butter and milk. I've never heard of that before.
Oh my gosh. It's really creamy, which is good news.
Is it margarine? I tasted. Lauren says the last time I made Kraft dinner, I was babysitting. Okay, Mavi says it's real butter.
Man, that's so creamy. Wow.
So creamy? Wow. Yum. She is whooped, y'all. She's ready to eat and go to bed. Look at how much time is left on this stream. We're at the 2 hour and 5 minute mark. She only goes for 2 hours and 37 minutes.
Don't look at my bum. All right. Time to assemble. Just give me one more second. It's already finished.
My soul left my body, dude. Watching you gunt around that apartment and seeing yourself covered in all of that crap that's on your shirt, Chantel, and you just use that to dry your dish is crazy work. Is it called KD or just mac and cheese? What the hell? You like your KD watery? Ugh. Motherfucker, she put the whole box on her plate. Langley, are you watching this? Are you seeing this shit? The entire box on her plate.
Okay.
You might want to rinse that or you're going to have yourself a real big problem cleaning it, Chantel. KD's what the kids call it. One, two, three, 4, 5, and an entire box of Kraft dinner. An entire box of Kraft dinner.
Would you guys have munchies at my house?
No, absolutely not.
Beauty bite. I don't know what noise my throat just made. She'll be munching around the mouth.
Baby, if you're listening, I just got the notification. It might become a shit show here in a minute. Mia Moore says 1 box equals 1 serving. It doesn't matter how big the box is. I guess so, girl. What do I know? Mia Moore, thank you for the super chat, hun.
Mountain when she comes.
That plate is crazy. Hold on, I want to see that again. I really got to wrap this up.
She'll be munching around the mountain when she comes.
That's what I thought. One hand in the mustard. One hand she's got the mustard. The other hand she's got the ketchup. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my God. Radioactive Gaming says, bitch turned around like, kids, come and get it. Except it's all going to her kids. Pete's 1, Pete's 2, Pete's 3, and Pete's 4. Radioactive Gaming, thank you for the super chat, hun. So why is it that you were asking Salah if you're able to wear sandals, but you're not asking Salah if you should eat like this on camera? I'm just saying, make that make sense. How is it that you're allowed to eat stuff like this and you don't ask permission if you can do this on your streams, which seems to me like it's not something that anybody, especially somebody who is in your situation, should be doing, but you're questioning whether or not you should be wearing sandals. It's just, we don't understand that, Chantel.
You don't eat meat.
And she treats that, asking Salah permission if she can wear sandals, as some sort of flex.
Eat?
Okay, babe, I seen you.
What?
You want a little KD to go with your ketchup there, Chantel?
French's ketchup. Canadian. French's yellow mustard on the hot dogs. Those aren't meat. Fair enough.
Do you realize that you eat more than 2 growing teenage boys, cutie? And there's no way that you can possibly think that that is normal and that you're not going to be absolutely bedbound, deathly sick from doing this shit. She legit said, maybe I'll ask Salah if I can wear t-shirts this summer and show my arms. If Salah is okay with you doing this on camera and doing everything else that you can do, then you should be completely fine to walk around nude on camera.
Burnt saucies, yeah. Whew. Hot. Very good meal. Not healthy, but your pizza?
Look at the angle. This is the content that she keeps bragging about and flexing on that she has, and these other people, Shani and Rev and whoever that person on TikTok doesn't even have. We can't even see the plate. We can't even see her entire head. We see like her nose up.
How's your sachet? I'm going to flick you for that. Burping hot dog.
You are not going to drink that milk. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. Of course you're not going to do that.
The beef Wednesday, they make you burp.
He did that. Bertha Boyle says the French brand is US based. FYI. Okay. Thank you for that, Big Bertha. Appreciate you, girl.
That's true. BG sassy. Beef ones are also
More cheese on her cheese. It's already got extra cheese, by the way.
the most salty ones I find. Fuck. Oh my gosh, I gotta turn this
Yeah, she drank that.
light off. BG. She's going nuts. You're apex
Big Mama in the house. Hey, Tangady. Good to see you, girl. Hope you're feeling well.
predator, okay? Don't feel threatened. Like, what? BG. Hey, Momo.
Dad ass going ham on that plate.
Top dog, these are Schneiders. That noise is repulsive to eating noise. Yep. Eating mac and cheese is the worst noise. Oh, the whirling.
Thank you. I liked it too.
Boo, yeah, hi, Boo. Yeah, Ma.
No, she's on Kick. This isn't YouTube. She's on Kick.
Donkey. Anyone see the Northern Lights?
This is a shit Shmeese fed her to keep her quiet, and it's always been her comfort food. It's the equivalent of sticking a binky in a baby's mouth, except she never grew out of it.
Thank you, Pooh. Well, that's okay if you're busy. BG. Right, Nina?
But see, I seen that you rebranded in loving memory of snow. I love your choice of emojis, by the way. Very fitting.
Mustard in my nose. Did you hear her?
Dude, I got fed ravioli when I was a kid, and you couldn't catch me eating that shit for dinner. As people grow up on different things, especially if you were an 80s baby, like growing up in the 90s or whatever, buying things like ravioli or TV dinners were pretty popular. Dare I say pot pies, but that doesn't mean that we grow up to be adults and we continue to eat those foods. For Foodie, she's a fucking freak.
I gotta turn that lamp off. I just have to.
It's so funny that you say that. I never, ever, ever liked SpaghettiOs, but you know who does to this day? My wife. She loves the SpaghettiOs, and it has to be a certain kind too. Like she doesn't eat that shit, but if she's going to eat it, like she doesn't dislike it. Is my point. I always thought that SpaghettiOs tasted weird. Like I don't know what it is. It's just nasty. You love SpaghettiOs? I never did.
Like, because she's just gonna freak out every single time, darling.
Like every so often, I'll buy the kids, especially like on summer break, I'll put them in the pantry in case they just want something and I'm not there to cook for them. That spaghetti and meatballs, they like those. I can't imagine them growing up and that's the things that they go to for dinner, though. Those are meant for, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too judgmental. I don't know. It's weird. Where are you going? Are you taking your plate to the couch? Of course you are. We had a lot of hamburger helper too.
BG, come on. Come on. Don't be crazy. It's gone. Oh, come on. I can't believe how fun.
It has to be the Aldi or the Great Value brand. It gets worse, guys. It's not just SpaghettiOs. It has to be Aldi or Great Value brand. I've never in my life heard anybody say, make sure you get that Great Value brand. That's the good shit.
Last I made this. Can you guys? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Sorry. Is this empty? Sorry about the noises. Give me the fan. Oh, yes. Oh. So am I.
Why set up to eat when you can go lay down on the boneless couch with your Dollar Rama fan?
Your question. Hi, Huxby. Can cats see it? I don't know. Old Tim Hortons chocolate chip muffins with sugar chunks. Ah, Bobby Joe! They were so good. They had little chunks of sugar. Remember Foodie Finger? Like, there's Bobby Joe with the foods.
One poor thing that we had growing up that I could eat present day that my grandma used to cook a lot was spaghetti without the meat. Like just classic, just jar of spaghetti sauce and noodles. Like I could tolerate that, but definitely not no fucking ravioli, hamburger helper. I'd rather not. No fucking way, man.
Stuff. The food ratings. Bobby Joe's a long lost cousin.
I don't know if we got a bismillah. I think we're all in awe of what she was eating, so we might have missed it. She might have said it. She might not have. You had ramen last night?
The Boston cream stays the same, eh? That was always my favorite. Time to make the donuts. Dunkin' Donut. We're getting a Dunkin' Donut once more. Once more, you open your door. Hey, Jojo.
I keep ramen in the house for the kids too. And you know what? I've caught Mr. Bacon eating that shit raw without cooking it. More than once. Samantha Jean, welcome to the pores. Great meal choices for a diabetic with high blood pressure. She's really working on herself and her stamina. She's doing great. Keep going, cutie.
But
We need a bumper sticker as a group. We just need to slap it to the back of our cars and it says, keep going, cutie. Oh my God. Could you imagine seeing somebody in public and they got the matching bumper sticker?
Boston cream. I should go get one. That's why if I'm going to start dieting, I can't smoke anything because...
Do you hear this shit? You're still talking about how the marijuana makes you obviously consume way too much food. And now Salah has gave you permission because you've described it to him as your medication, which in turn makes you overconsume food. And now you're already talking about how you need to quit it. Megan, probably not tomorrow, but maybe Sunday. It's just really going to depend on what we got going on, but I highly doubt tomorrow.
The munchies are bad. The noise still?
Girl, let's just be clear. With or without the weed consumption, you're going to be eating the same.
It's because it's extra creamy.
Exactly, Toodles. With or without it, she's still going to overeat.
Coin.
The anaconda mouth.
Yeah.
Allah has to keep Chantel happy, especially now that she's allowing him to use the couples channel. He has to give in to a lot of things that previously he would have said no to. Let's not forget who wears the pants in this relationship. Cucked again.
Hey, Scrapes friend. What's your name?
Whose birthday is it? Ash who? I seen you say happy birthday to somebody. Ash, happy birthday, girl, and congratulations on making it another year. Hell yeah. Really, Charlotte? They're really cracking down.
Fake name. Sounds like noises I'd rather skip. I know, eh? They're bad.
I used to have to eat at the table too with like my family. I don't necessarily make the kids do that anymore. Number one, it's kind of like, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. And number two, I'm usually like in the kitchen making plates and serving, like I'll go in line, like in order. I have a certain way that I serve everybody. And by the time I even get to sit down and eat, they're going to be done anyways. So I'm just like, you want to go and you want to talk to your friends or whatever, I don't have a problem with it. I'm really lenient when it comes to shit like that.
Hey.
I used to try to pull that you got to eat at the table bullshit, but not so much anymore.
There's a river named after you. Hey, Hudson. I don't know, Meowing Mom. Rock Hudson. I thought of that too. Hi, Kate. I like that I'm included even when you're hanging out with friends. I love it. Okay, bye, Kiwi. Enjoy your pizza, eh? Have a good night.
Right, Agony Jones? Like, for the most part, my little girl usually eats at the table with us, but now she's gotten to the point to where she's got all her little friends and they got this little routine where they eat on camera and have dinner together and they do their bedtime routine together. They are a fucking trip, dude. Like, present day kids are wild, especially with the fact that they can not only talk to each other, but they can like see each other and everything. She does her little face mask. She puts her little bonnet on. She's got her little group call going. I'm like, girl, you know what? Do you? It's fine.
Hi, Hamza. So, Shawarma Bees is the 7th. So that would be...
Oh, before school, they do their little outfit checks or whatever, and they'll be FaceTiming each other, showing each other what they're going to wear to school. It's a whole fucking thing. I know that I've got it fucking out for me as she continues to get older. It's going to be a whole fucking shit show, dude.
Sunday.
Every day that kid is sending me something new that she either like some kind of clothing item that she wants, some kind of skincare product that she wants, something that she wants for her room. She's out of control. She really is.
I think there's a Brazilian one on
Booked and busy. Exactly, 10KD. Living her best 10-year-old life.
Saturday. Brazil.
Right, Charlotte? My granddaughter does the same. She's got a whole routine of self-care with her pals. Like, it's a thing. Look at that still, would you? Bailey Buck Girl, thank you so much for gifting 10 the YouTube Underground memberships. Hey, Danny Jean Girl, if you're here. Hell's Ice Supplies, Bubblegum Balls, Vicky, Fanny, Lala B, Miss Fancy May. Oh, you need to change that to Fancy Pants. Victoria, non-applicable. Kiki, welcome, all new members. A word from our sponsor. Pickle, go ahead.
Your passion and determination
Yes.
will pave the way to success.
Yes, something you know nothing about, cutie. You need to remember that as you're talking down on people who are living on the street, you know nothing about paving the way for success. Baby girl, we appreciate you and thank you so much for the support. Ash, hello, girl. Thanks, y'all. And I love it here. I'm so sorry I missed your birthday earlier in chat. Have a good birthday and make sure you always eat the cake or whatever it is that you like, girl. And thank you for the support. Good to see you.
Thanks, Happy Joyce. The food amazing, yeah.
Pickle passion. My 11-year-old is learning their style as well. It's been fun. Yeah, it's a good time for sure.
Yeah, but for Brazil, I guess. I don't know what it is.
It's a warrior. I think about that and talk to Sam about that all the time. If we had this technology back when I was growing up, shit, I'd be a millionaire at this point.
I'll look it up. Beefy wieners.
Lately, you still in your best behavior? How's that working out for you, girl?
It's making sounds.
The bubble collection at Target, it's funny that you say that. Yes, actually, she's been using those products for, God, dude, for quite a while now. Yeah, we definitely have.
I've never had Brazilian food. What is Brazilian food? No, Cornwall. Oh, I've heard of Brazilian steakhouses. I bet it would. Wiener. No. Where you live, I know.
I'm trying to get to the point to where she's done with all of her food and she says that she's not hungry, or she's still hungry because the hot dogs didn't have buns.
Or maybe not. It petered out. What does peter mean? Nancy goes, where you're still recording on Earth Drops? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't think at this point she's ever coming back, unfortunately. Fizzled? Oh.
Kyle says Dollar Tree is coming out with those dumpling stuffies like Five Below. Did I tell y'all I found one of those the other day? I can't remember if I told the story or not. We were at the Walmart checking behind the counter for the Pokemon cards, girl. It is what it is. And Raylan was with me and they happened to have those dumpling things out there. And she's like, Mom, can I get one of those? I was like, one of what? She's like, one of those. I was like, what is it? She's like, it's a dumpling, girl. I was like, I guess. I was like, can I have a dumpling? And she was like, yeah. I was like, are you guys having to put these behind the counter because what people are coming in here and buying them all? And she's like, yeah, people go crazy over these dumpling things. And basically what people are doing, like adults are going in and buying every single one of these dumplings off of the counter, off of the shelves or whatever. And then they're reselling them. You know how much I paid for that? $5.98. $5.98. You go onto like the eBay or you go into somebody's store or whatever, they'll try to charge you like $20 to $30 per dumpling. And all it is like a stress ball. That's it. So all the adults, the greedy adults are going in, they're wiping the shelves and they're reselling it for like 4 to 5 times what you can buy it for at Walmart. So good on Walmart for putting that shit behind the counter. Not that people can't come in, but it makes it harder, right? They'll come in with people, extra people, and they'll make double trips or whatever, but it still makes it harder for them to buy them all up.
It's really sad. You know, the person who kidnapped her and unalived her, that's insane. I don't know how they can live with themselves.
I think you're right. She's gained a minimum of 100 pounds since being back in Canada. Dude, the amount of weight that not only that Chantel has put on since she's been back from Syria is crazy, but the amount that she's going to continue to gain because of the amount of food that she continues to put in her mouth, like there's no slowing down. So if she put on all of that weight in that small amount of time, where do you think we're going to be in 7 more months? Do you think we're not going to be another 100 pounds up? Of course we are. There's no amount of squares that Chantel is going to be willing to walk to outwalk the diet that she is consuming day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. Chantel, if she's not consuming food, she's thinking about food. If she's sleeping, she's dreaming about food. She lives to eat. So we just wait to see how far that her body is willing to take her before it completely just shuts down and gives out on her. Really, that's the sad end to the story. There is nothing else. There is no, I'm going to turn this around, a happy Tammy Slayton ending. It's just not in the cards for Chantel. And I know people shouldn't say that, but it's the truth of the matter. And it's the reality of the situation. She doesn't have it in her. It's never going to fucking happen. They're rationing people at the Five Below too. Yeah, she had me go at the Five Below or go to the Five Below one day a couple of weeks ago. And I think she probably even mentioned a dumpling, but I didn't realize then what she was talking about. Now I get it. It's a little squishy or whatever. And as soon as we got one, we had the conversation, I was seeing this shit on TikTok. It's TikTok. TikTok is causing a lot of these things to go viral and causing a lot of issues as far as the scalping is going and making people want to buy it and making people willing to pay 4 to 5 times the amount that you would get than going into the store. So a lot of kids are left because I sure as shit wouldn't have paid $20, $30 for something like that. And if I would have went into that not knowing and paid $20, I would have been mad as a motherfucker. No way. And nobody should be paying that amount of money. It's out of control. Anyways, I got to get the hell out of here. I got a day ahead of me. I will be back one day this weekend, if not Saturday, probably Sunday. You all make sure if you don't do anything this weekend, do something fun. Treat yourself to something, even if it's, I don't know, an iced coffee or a walk in the park or talking to an old friend. Do something to make yourself happy. Thank you so much for being here, showing up, showing out as always, and I will see you guys next time. Love you so much.
Giddy up!